shit. It's time. What's going on, all you badasses? What is cracking? Lacking. PhatSamuraiGuy is here with the family hanging out. That's right. 31 people. Holy shit. That was fast. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Is It Really That Bad? I know what you guys are asking. Where the hell is Lady Phat Blood? She'll be here in a minute. All right. So I will shoot the shit just a little bit. Talk to the movie dojo army, the badasses, and we'll hang out and chat for a little bit. And then we will get into the movie. Today, we are discussing Alien 3. That's right. Is it really that bad? Yeah, let's go ahead and get it cracking. Let's get the banners up. Let's get it going here. And most importantly, we are discussing tonight the assembly cut version of Alien 3. Alien 3 came out in 1992. And the assembly cut was part of a special DVD release when they had the quadrilogy. And then Aliens had a director's cut, and it was like a big deal when it came out back in the day. And they decided to do the assembly cut and add some footage to the original theatrical. But we will get into it in a bit. Let me go ahead and get to you guys' comment section here. Hold on one second. What's going on, guys? Everybody is here. Oh, here she is. Lady Phat Blood.
Sorry, Lady Phat Blood's having a rough week.
She's having a rough week. All right, let's see who's here. Who's here tonight? 41 badasses hanging out.
I've already forgotten something. Sorry,
guys. No. This is live. We're live, buddy. It's all good. We're here hanging out with the family on a Friday night. That's right, the Movie Dojo Army. All right, Omegon, what's going on? Gilbert, what's cracking? Gene. All right, Trey-Do, what's going on? Briscoe, Patty, all right. Raw X, Michael Gonzalez, Jason Orsak, that's right. Gene, Asian movie enthusiast, the legend is here. That's right. That's right. All right, so beware if any burgle cuts show up. Asian movie enthusiast is going to take care of it. Ballin, what's going on? Let's start the ruckus. John Martinez was cracking. All right. Patty Harvey. Make sure I'm not missing anybody else. Tyrion Lannister. That's pretty funny because Mr. Charles Dance is in this movie. So it's kind of perfect name there. All right. See if I missed anyone else here. All right. Norzoth was first. What's going on? All right. All right. 44 people. 44 badasses are here. That's what I'm talking about. Fluffy Gamer, the legend. You owe me a buggy red with a yellow top. You have till noon tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. What have you done?
Yes, I have converted him to the Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill greatness. Yes. Oh, it's fun. All right. Rotten. Let's see who else we got here. Omniblast. That's right. Tribal Chief. Saying, what's up, Lady Phat Blood? All right. Andre saying, what's up, Lady Phat Blood?
Hi.
There you go. All right. Saunders Child was cracking. All right. Thanks for the dono. Alien and Aliens are the best of the series. I think overall everyone agrees. But before, I guess we have enough people here. Here we go. 44 people. 44 badasses here hanging out tonight. That's right. Iron Maiden. Alien shirt, that's right. She's got one in her. I don't know how long it's gonna, she's gonna last. So when we have to cut the stream early, Did you eat anything? Because that's when my.
Well, let me get.
Okay, here we go. What do we got going here?
This is my.
Yes.
This is my treasure.
Her treasure.
This is my beautiful abomination. I found this on a website a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I saw it. I'm like, I must have this.
Yes.
This is my Picamorph.
Picamorph.
I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this before, but I love it.
Yeah.
And
it's one of the most adorably disturbing things ever. Adorably disturbing. Picamorph, Pikachu Xenomorph combination. Yes. Yeah.
So
It's hilarious.
I'm just gonna put this back.
Yeah,
here.
put it back there.
I'll just put
Yeah.
this back here with Catwoman.
Yeah.
If you guys can see
Yeah.
that.
Picamorph
There
hanging
you
out
go.
with the family tonight on a Friday night. Again, cheers for you badasses for hanging out on tonight's stream. Or is it really that bad? Oh, that happens all the time.
Sorry.
We're rocky and rolling all over
sorry
here.
about that.
All right. So let's see here. Emily says, "Where are your pink extensions?"
I'm sorry. They're not practical sometimes. I had a migraine earlier this week, and they were kind of bugging, so I took them out, and I just didn't put them back in. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I get migraines frequently, and sometimes they just cuteness is yeah.
I should have worn them tonight, like my beard. I should have had them hanging from my beard. Think that would have been metal. Would have been badass.
That one day.
I would have been pretty badass.
Thank you. Now you give me an idea.
Oh no! Somebody earlier said that your Picamorph was nightmare fuel.
It's the best. I would love to have nightmares with it though, because I have some trippy nightmares sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny.
So
let's see here. Emily says, "Forget the dust and just show us your figures and statues." Forget the dusting. Show us the damn collection, Phat Samurai Guy. It's only been 5 years. Maybe we may just give in. Who knows? But we're here to talk about Alien 3. So before we get into our thoughts of the assembly cut, to put things in perspective, I'm going to talk about my history with the theatrical, right? And you could talk about what you thought of the theatrical, and then we'll get into it for the assembly cut, and then we'll give our verdict at the end. Okay. So let's see here. Hold on one second. So I remember when Alien 3 came out in the theater, and at the time, because of the household I was living in, I was not allowed to see R-rated films. Man, I was deprived, man. I was deprived. Couldn't see R-rated movies. But I made up for that, and now I've gone insane with R-rated movies now. But I remember adults, because friends of the family, I remember they were over the house, because I remember seeing the Alien 3 TV spots, and I remember going, "Whoa, that looks cool." And I remember the adults, and teenagers that I knew that seen the movie, they all hated it. I remember I remember the adults, mostly friends of the family, I remember to this day, they said that was one of the most disappointing movie-going experiences they've ever seen in their entire life. Okay, I remember that, and I remember teenagers saying, "Man, it was whack, man, it was horrible." So I that's my introduction to the film as you know, as Little Samurai, but I still have not seen it yet. Years have gone by. I was finally able to watch the theatrical. And when I watched it, I mean, obviously the first two are amazing. I was completely blown away after watching the first two, especially the second one, right? But then I watched the third one, theatrical cut version, right? And I liked parts of it. I think I liked the gore. I didn't hate it, but I did feel a little disappointed with it. You know what I mean? Like I did feel a little, at the time. That's how I felt at the time. Years ago, I was a little disappointed with it because I literally went straight into it right after finishing Aliens. So I literally went right after Aliens and went into it. And I think a lot of it has to do people's disappointment in the film, because it's definitely not a perfect movie at all. But I think a lot of people's disappointment with it is that it's hard to keep riding that high. The previous sequel had. Right. This almost was. I don't consider Alien 3 the as bad as Rocky 5. Right. But I'm using Rocky 5 as an example. With Rocky 4, basically he was the god of boxing. Iconic soundtrack, iconic movie, iconic characters. He was basically Rocky stopped the war and made peace with one boxing match between Russia and America. He was such on a huge high. When you watch Rocky, that right after that's Rocky 5. What happens? Oh, we're going right back to let's relive the first movie. Let's go through the first movie's hardships all over again. And it just didn't work. And that's why everybody pretty much considers Rocky 5 the worst of the series. I think this is similar in that aspect. Because Aliens 3, iconic characters, iconic soundtrack, iconic movie. just just probably at the I regret. Well, not I regret, but I wish I would have been able to see Aliens for the first time in the movie theaters back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have lost my fucking mind seeing that on the big screen. So you go from that to now we're going to a lot smaller scale story, a darker story, a story nobody really wanted.
Right.
And again, going back to Rocky V,
yeah,
nobody wanted to see Adrian go back and work at the fucking pet shop.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wanted to see Rocky and them lose all their fucking money and now they're broke. Nobody wanted to see that. And it's very similar with Alien 3. I totally get the, not all of the hate. I think people hate on this new version a little bit too much, but I understand at the time.
Yeah.
I get it. I get why people were hated on the movie. So that's how I was with Alien 3. I didn't hate it watching it for the first time theatrical. I didn't hate it, but I still was like disappointed coming off the second one.
Yeah.
Where I was losing my fucking mind.
Right.
Now, what was your experience with the theatrical version?
Well, funny you should ask.
Let me guess. You saw Alien 3 first.
I have.
This happens a lot. She'll see movies out of order.
It is almost a long-standing history for me of so many.
I knew it.
So many movies for me when I was a kid. For so many franchises, I could name you so many movies and franchises I saw out of order.
Yeah.
Star Trek 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Jaws 3. Hellraiser 3.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh God, there's more. I know there's more.
Still, it's good examples.
Darkman 3. I know. Darkman 2.
Right.
Before I saw the first Darkman.
Okay.
And Alien 3. I know there's more.
Wow.
I know there's more.
Okay.
So
I had a good guess.
Yes. So many it happened all the time. It was because back in the day we would get these packages you get these specials on cable. Get HBO and Cinemax for free 3-month trial, and you wouldn't have, you get these free, months, and my mom would take advantage of it, and lo and behold, you get to see all these movies, and I would, record all this shit on VHS. That's what I would, that was before, so you wouldn't have to pay for it off of, Blockbuster back in the day.
You saw Hellraiser 3.
Yes.
First. Were you lost? Were you completely like, oh no, I got another one. I remember another one. Batman Returns.
Thank you.
Haha.
You're
That's
right.
right. She saw Batman Returns and then Batman.
You are correct.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct. And,
okay. All right.
So that was my experience.
Sumo.
I saw Alien 3 before I saw anything else.
Okay.
So I went in.
So this is interesting with no history of the first two.
So
okay, what'd you think?
I didn't know this history that Ellen Ripley had. I had to kind of imagine all of this stuff. I didn't know who Hicks was. I didn't know who Bishop was. I didn't know her connection to this little dead girl lying on a slab.
Right.
All I could infer was she saw a dead girl on a slab and she was really sad about it. It's like, oh,
yeah.
Okay, well, I can see that she's really upset about it. And when you got the two bodies falling down into the lead works,
right.
She's crying.
Right.
Okay, I don't know why.
Right.
I can just see she had a connection to them
right.
from some previous experience. Okay, I can get that, but I just didn't know the depth of the connection.
Right.
So it was all inferred. So to that extent, the movie at least did a good job of conveying to me, somebody who didn't see Aliens,
right,
that, okay, well, I knew that something had happened. I just didn't know from the previous film. Right. And I also didn't know that from another film called Alien that she had been through some shit. So, to the movie's credit, I at least knew that Ellen Ripley was a character that had seen some shit.
So that's it. That's very interesting. Coming from someone who's never seen the first two.
Yeah,
there was enough entertainment out of the third one, or at least keep you in. There was enough going on to keep you invested.
Yeah,
to where you like. So did you like Alien 3 more after watching the first two? Or did you? Or were you like, oh damn?
No, here was the thing. Okay, so I had by the time here's when I had seen. Okay, I had Alien 3 on recorded pan and scan. Good God, cassette, and I had seen it so many times,
Mhm.
and I couldn't tell you by the time I was, a teenager, mid-teenager, I couldn't tell you if I saw Alien and then Aliens. I couldn't tell you which one I saw first.
Right.
Hopefully I would have seen Alien and then Aliens.
Right.
I couldn't tell you how long it took me to finally see the other two. I can tell you that Alien 3 became my third favorite Alien film after that.
Right.
But never at any point did I hate Alien 3.
Right.
It just was like, okay, I get why people hate the film now.
Yeah.
Because what it is like you said, you have this history of, you have this first setup with Ridley Scott's Alien, where it totally takes this concept of this potential B-movie plot of a film in Alien, where any other director, any other creature design, any other plot, any other budget could have taken this film and turned it into this piece of crap.
Right.
Sorry, Roger Corman, but he would have made a very different movie out of this.
May have been still entertaining, but for different reasons.
But this movie could have been a very different monster, no pun intended.
Right.
And it would have been not taken seriously at all.
Right. And
made it this iconic, forever going to be remembered as this honestly, legitimately creepy, atmospheric, movie. Yeah. And then 1986 rolls around, Cameron puts his spin on it, turns it into this legitimate force to be reckoned with roller coaster ride of another iconic for its own reason, taking the character, as we've talked about before, countless times, of Ellen Ripley, turning her into this fully fleshed out, with her own character arc. Right.
What's up, John?
Taking a whole other series of characters, putting them into the mix. And then giving her these other survivors now. You got the character of Bishop, Newt, Hicks, and Ripley, who all survive the end of the film. Right. And now you have that last shot of Aliens where you see Ripley and Newt in the foreground. You've got Ripley and Newt as the two survive, even though Hicks is there somewhere, but you have Ripley and Newt. Yeah. They're the last two characters in that shot with the music. Yeah. And now every time I see that shot with the music playing, I kind of sit back there and I'm going, oh, that's really sad because I know it's coming. You could leave it there if you want, but you could not acknowledge Alien 3 if you want.
I get the heartbreak with people riding the high of Alien 2 and then going right in the beginning of 3 and be like, no, is that what? No. I get the heartbreak. Yeah. I wasn't as heartbroken as everyone else was. I was just like, oh, well, that sucks. But I wasn't like bawling my eyes out. Like, no.
That's the thing, though. It's like I
was like, damn.
I know I'm in the minority here, but as much as I love the ending for Aliens, and as much as I love the iconic imagery, and I love how just balls out everything is about aliens, and I love Aliens. I love that film to death. Oh yeah, it's a masterpiece.
It is. Oh yeah.
I kind of love how gut-wrenching Alien 3 is.
Yeah.
They were like, sorry, bitches. Yeah. Sorry, we're gonna take everything that happened at the end of it and go, fuck you. Yeah. We're gonna take everything that you love, throw it in a blender, and say, sorry, Ripley, you're back to being by yourself. Yeah. You're on this planet now where it's like, not only is an alien survived, but now there's a queen inside you, and you're on this planet with all these male prisoners who haven't seen a woman in decades. Right. And there's no weapons on the planet. It's kind of back to where you're on the Nostromo in the first movie, and you can't really fight back, Right. And it's
before we get into the assembly cut.
Yeah. The assembly cut, that's a whole other beast. So
so years ago,
growing up on the theatrical cut,
which
is a very different experience than the assembly cut.
Right. We watched the assembly cut, and we did enjoy it a lot more. I was like at peace with the movie because at first, like I said, the theatrical one, I was just kind of like, I like parts of it, but I was kind of like, it's kind of let down a little bit.
Mm.
But then when we watched the assembly cut, I was just like, I don't know, it just felt like a smoother, better experience. You know what I mean? But that was years ago when the DVD came out. So it's been years since we've rewatched it. And earlier today, we rewatched it for the stream tonight so we could talk to the family and the badasses. 69 people hanging out with us. You guys rock. Thank you so much for hanging out and liking the video. You guys are awesome. So after all these years, because sometimes revisiting movies, again, it could be we could have liked it first and hate it now. You never know. We'd be like, ugh, this doesn't work, right? It still works. This version, the assembly cut, still works. I think it's still a very well done movie, but there's a lot of controversy. It's not a perfect film. It's not a perfect movie at all, but there's a lot of controversy about it. So, I mean, pretty much, it's still to this day people bash the film, and that's fine. You don't have to like it if you don't want to. To each his own. But we do agree this movie gets a little bit more hate than it should. And even the director himself, David Fincher, disowns the movie. He won't talk about it. And that's because there was a lot of behind the scenes shenanigans from the studio.
Yeah, it was
constantly changing shit, doing reshoots that he just walked.
Yeah. Well, it was his first his first feature length film.
Right. And it sucks.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the guy. It sucks.
It was one of those movies where it was kind of the definition of production hell. It seems like I know that there were several ideas for stories that they had going into the project.
Yeah.
There was initially plans to have 2 movies that they were going to film back to back that involved Hicks, and Ripley was going to be more of a secondary character.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then
interesting.
She was going to be more of a primary character going in the second movie, I think. But that got scrapped. And then then they kind of it ended up evolving more into the monk planet. And then it evolved into the prisoner planet. But you know, it took a while to get into that. And then there was a lot of shooting without, you know, a script, and there was just a lot of we got to get this out by this time, and you know, then there was the whole shenanigans with the way they shot the alien, with the technology that they used. You know, if you know, unfortunately, the technology that they used, you know, the suit looks great.
The suit looks really good.
They used this rod puppet technology and then composited it with the blue screen, I think, or a green screen. And
it did.
Yeah, the two,
it still looks bad even on the Blu-ray.
It
still looks bad.
It looked bad for 1992.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and this was 1 year.
Oh, I know.
Before Jurassic Park came out.
Damn it.
You know, unfortunately, it's just bad timing.
Yeah. But. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. We're already kind of talking about it already. So the suit of, oops, sorry, wrong photo. Sorry about that. Hold on. The alien looked great in here. The practical affected suit looked great. The practical effects of the mouth, it looked fantastic. Like really good in this one, man.
Yeah.
Dark, gritty, creepy. Very, very, very well done in this movie. I mean, it looks really amazing. Practical effects done right. But one thing you pointed out to me rewatching it again was, especially with the extra scenes added, was this movie nails. Now the first 2 do it, and also the first two do it very well. Also, but this movie also has its own version of atmosphere. The atmosphere in this movie is like, sorry, Eric, I'm stealing it now, man. Once you told me Asian movie enthusiasts told me about atmosphere, I'm stealing it all the time now. But the atmosphere and some of the shots
Yeah.
You know, some of the shots of this movie is
And-
like, wow.
And a lot of it is at the beginning.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you lose all of that
Right.
in the theatrical cut. And again, the first time I saw the assembly cut,
Yeah.
it was like a revelation for me. Because like
Yeah.
I said, I grew up watching the theatrical cut.
Yes.
And when the very first time I saw the assembly cut, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and especially the very beginning
Yeah.
when the EEV crash lands
Mhm.
on Fury 161.
Right.
And when Charles Dance's character Clemens is
Mhm.
walking along the beach,
Right.
and he sees the EEV in the water, and he comes across Ripley's body. That whole scene, I just remember sitting there going, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
And I was just like, and you see all these shots of this, you know, just the works of the facility and all that. I was just like eating all that stuff up because I'm like, this was so completely different than what I was used to. And I was just like, I was loving every single second of it.
Yeah.
And all of that was lost because in the theatrical cut, it's literally just a smash cut to the EEV crash landing,
Right.
to a smash cut of the prisoners ripping open the EEV.
Right.
Ripley's still in her cryo tube,
Mhm.
and she's you know breathing in there, and then you see you see Hicks in there, and he's got something. I think he got impaled. You see him. You see she looked like she was awake and like struggling to get out of her tube, and you see Bishop in there. And you know, it's just a completely different opening. You see the dog barking to get in, you know, and all that.
And the theatrical, yeah.
Yeah, I think
where's all this atmosphere?
I think you even see like a face hugger, like briefly. I think, sort of.
I love the reveal a lot better of the face hugger and the assembly cut version, which we're going to get to a little bit later.
You actually get to see the armored face hugger.
It's great. Yeah. It's great though because it's like a far away shot, but you know what it is. It's great.
Yeah,
it's great. But okay, so quick. Again, spoilers. This movie's been out for a long time, especially this version. So we're going to get into spoilers. But for those of you that have not seen Alien 3, here's the basic plot. So after her last encounter, Ellen Ripley crash lands on Florina 161, a maximum security prison. When a series of strange and deadly events occur shortly after her arrival, Ripley realizes that she has brought along an unwelcome visitor. Yes, that's the basic plot of the film. But yeah, atmosphere. But yeah, go ahead and let's go through the movie. Let's go ahead and start talking about what stood out, what you liked, what you didn't like, and talk about the plot development of it. Now, before you do that, though, again, what this movie nails is its own. The cinematography is great. It nails its own type of atmosphere that differentiates it from the first two.
Mm-hmm.
Nails it. You're almost in like a totally new world, a world that feels unpleasant, uncomfortable. You don't want to be there. You don't want to hang out.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure when people saw this movie back in the theater, they were probably thinking that same way, sitting in the damn theater with their popcorn. It was like, woo, rip, oh,
yeah,
oh, fuck, you know. But it nails that. But another thing this movie nails, and no one talks about, is the amazing score from Elliot Goldenthal.
Yeah,
dude, this might be. All right, this might be his best score in his whole career.
Yeah, it's
the score is amazing.
Yeah,
it's creepy, it's disturbing. I dare you to crank up this score with the lights out in your house and sit there. I dare you. Like, it is like really, 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 really good. And I love the beginning of this movie with the Fox logo. And it's so great. The music is so great. Da, 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 da. And then all of a sudden it goes da, 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 da. And it gets all like, it gets all creepy after that.
Yeah.
It's so cool, man. The beginning part. I love that beginning part.
Yeah.
But atmosphere nails it. Cinematography nails it. Score nails it. And here's one of the negatives on the film, though, which we were kind of talking back and forth about earlier. A lot of people said that the acting from everyone in this movie is like really bad. I disagree with this.
I've seen, like,
I'm kind of confused. I'm confused.
I was never really positive who people were talking about.
I'm really confused.
Who people were talking about when they said the movie had bad acting in it. I was never
I'm
sure
lost.
who they were actually talking about,
Yeah.
because it's like they were never specific. Whenever I would hear people talk about the bad acting, it's like, who exactly are you talking about? Because
Yeah.
it wasn't Sigourney Weaver.
No, Sigourney Weaver was great.
It wasn't Charles S. Dutton.
Charles S. Dutton's gangster in this movie. He's great.
You know, it's like, who are you talking about?
Charles Dance is great.
It's like
everyone's good.
And the rest of the prisoners, it's like the rest of the prisoners is
react like how you would think prisoners would react in that type of situation.
It's like the rest of the prisoners, they were all Cockney or French, or just they were all swearing. You know, it's like they're all prisoners that are swearing.
Yeah, that's expected.
You know, it's like I don't.
The warden was, you know, he acted very big, you know.
Yeah.
But he had to be he was the warden. He had to have that commanding presence, and he wasn't likable, but he's the fucking warden. What likable wardens are there out there in movies? Yeah. He's supposed to kind of be an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what he's supposed to do.
So I never
Wet movie one in the house. What's going on, bud?
So yeah, I never really understood who exactly they were talking about when they talk, whenever anyone was speaking about the bad acting. So I never really got that.
Yeah, that was weird.
And even to this day, I would always kind of like, I don't agree. I just don't agree with that one.
No, I don't agree with that one.
So
again, atmosphere, cinematography, the performances were well done. The score was amazing. The practical effects of the creature, really good. The gore effects, fucking badass. The fucking gore is great. It felt like a real R-rated movie, not this fucking soft R bullshit.
Oh yeah, and I gotta tell you, they back in the day when basic TV still existed.
Oh no.
They used to try to air this on basic TV, and it was a joke because this movie is full of F-bombs. And oh my god, it's like, why would you even bother? Why do you even bother trying? Between all the blood and the gore, and then all like the incessant F-bombs, especially towards the end of the movie when they're all fighting back and trying to entrap the alien. It's like, oh, please just stop. It's worse than RoboCop. It's like, just please stop. Just don't do it.
Harry Morgan says Christopher Nolan likes Alien 3 and has said personally he loves that film a lot more than Fincher does. In fact, well, that makes sense because Fincher hates the movie; he disavows it.
And I can't blame him.
No, I don't
think
blame
anybody that has as horrible experience that he did on that film,
right?
You know, I think that, you know, and it is a shame though, because I think knowing what Fincher's filmography became, I think you can see. I think you can see the potential.
Right.
And it's like you can see everything that he was trying to do.
Right.
Even though it's not his film. It's not, you know, he's disavowed the movie. You know, he won't talk about it. But you can see traces of his talent all throughout that movie. You know, and it's crazy that even though, you know, he had to just leave the project, but it's like, dude, you can see that he was a talented director already.
Just from the snippets we have.
Yeah.
So let's get into it here. So let's go ahead and get it started. So Charles Dance, another fantastic actor, he finds Ripley's body and, you know, brings her in, and it was interesting because you have a prison full of men who haven't seen a woman in who knows how long.
Right.
And it's interesting. They kind of became custodians of was it factory?
This is Leadworks.
The Leadworks
facility.
Yeah. They had the opportunity to leave with all the other inmates. There were thousands of inmates there at one point, but they moved them. But they volunteered to stay back. These group of guys, it was like 20 something, 30, maybe like that.
25 or so.
25 or something like that. And they decided to stay back. And they all kind of had this interesting relationship, almost religious like. You know what I mean? Very, very religious like, which harkens back to one of the original concepts and ideas of this movie when one of the scripts came out was originally it was supposed to be monks
on this wooden planet.
Yeah.
Very odd concept.
Interesting though. On a wooden planet with monks, and Ripley and aliens arrive. You know, the alien arrives there and they have to fight the alien. Just so it's kind of similar. So they kind of kept that religious aspect of the monks and just applied it with the inmates and whatnot. And so, and you know, they're trying to keep her in the back. She's freaking out because she's just like, she's heartbroken. You know, she has lost Newt. You know, Hicks is dead.
She sees traces
Yeah.
of acid on the
The
side of the
alien blood
stasis
acid.
pods.
Yeah.
And so she suspects that an alien possibly was on board. And so when she sees, when she realizes that, she asks that Newt's body be examined, because at this point, in this version, Corporal Hicks's body has been just absolutely decimated. So there's no point in autopsying him. And so she asks that Newt's body be autopsied. And so once her body's been opened up and realizes that there's nothing in there, there's no more to see. And so she asks that the remains all be eliminated. And so once their bodies have been cremated, while the cremation scene is going on, you cut to the alternate scene in the assembly cut, where you see this oxen that's been dragged in, where in this version you see the prisoners drag in this oxen, and that's where you finally see the armored face hugger.
This is a great scene,
where you never see the armored face hugger in the theatrical cut.
Boom, there you go. Way in the back. And it was a great shot, because way in the back, and they're leaving the ox there. And the guy in the back, he picks it up. He goes, "What the hell is this?" It's great. It's so cool, man. It's so awesome that they added that.
And in this version, the oxen is already dead. And obviously, in the theatrical cut, the prisoner, one of the prisoners, has a dog. And obviously, the facehugger gets a hold of that dog. And in the theatrical cut, while the funeral scene is going on, the dog obviously is still alive. And it's more grotesque because the dog is still alive, and you have the dog writhing in pain, and the alien bursts out of the living dog. But in this version, the oxen is already dead. Which whatever you prefer, but
it still works. I mean, I get it. I get why they redid it for the dog, because they wanted the alien to be agile. But I mean,
I'm assuming
it's an alien coming from another animal. Who knows what powers it's going to have or abilities? It still works with the dead ox, in my opinion.
I'm not really sure why they went with what they went with. I assumed
maybe they wanted to give it more speed. I mean, who knows?
I'm not really sure, because neither oxens nor dogs are known for being able to run up walls and on ceilings.
It has mutated. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Either. But I really like that scene, though, because you got Charles S. Dutton coming out there, and he's kind of giving his own version of condolences when they're putting Hicks and Newt's body in the lead. And it was a really great transition back and forth between that and the birth, because he's talking about death. Things have to die and move on, but then
there's a promise of a flower and a new life comes from this.
And that while he's doing that, we're showing the birth of the brand new alien coming out of the dead ox, and really cool design and effects of the alien coming out of the dead ox. It was very good, very well done, and I really enjoyed it. But that was a great back and forth scene transition. So you have to look at this movie as we were probably extremely lucky that we got what we got. This is one of those movies, because of all the behind the scenes shenanigans. The director walk in saying, "Fuck this! I disavow this movie." Reshoots and just and you can and she might point out a little bit later the tonal inconsistencies some parts of the movie has, because you can tell we got new scenes mixed with old scenes, so there's some flaws in this version, but it could be a lot worse,
and that's only because Fincher never got to finish his version. So there is no definitive David Fincher Alien 3. There never will be. So we will never have a definitive, David Fincher's Alien 3. There will only ever be this hodgepodge of two films that will be, some of his version and some of 20th Century Fox's version that they were like, no, we know what's best, and we all know how that goes. So there will always be this inconsistency, but I think, in my opinion, the assembly cut will always be a little bit better than what we got in the theatrical cut.
It's not even a little bit better.
Well, it's
a lot better.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I know what you're saying. But again, that was a great transition earlier. But another benefit to the assembly cut is you do get a little bit more character development with some of the characters that flesh things out, and when things happen later, it makes more sense. And let's talk about the character of Galek.
So in the theatrical cut, you get this character that's slightly in the theatrical cut called Garlic, and you see him. He's played by actor Paul McGann, and you see him in the film. He's in there.
Mhm.
Obviously, he has to be. You can't excise him from the film because he's in some scenes. He's in there particularly when these other two characters go out into the tunnels, and two of them get killed, and one of them particularly very brutally gets his head lobbed off at the neck.
Yeah.
And Paul McGann, Garlic's character, gets splattered all over his face with his blood.
Yeah.
And then
It's
the
pretty
next
cool.
time you see Garlic, he's being carted in a straitjacket, getting thrown on the bed
Yeah.
when Clemens is telling Ripley the story of why he had the barcode on the back of his neck. Well, that's
Right.
the next time you see Garlic, and that's the last time you see Garlic is when Clemens is being killed. That's
That doesn't
the
make any
last time
That doesn't make any sense.
you ever see Garlic.
That makes no sense.
And whenever I watch,
He's one in this, and it just makes. Go ahead. I'll
So-
let you do it because I'm like thinking like,
whenever I watch,
what the hell happened
Alien
to that
3,
character?
Whenever I watched Alien 3,
Yeah.
because when you watch Alien 3, the theatrical cut, there's only one survivor, and
Right.
that is Morris, the guy who helps Ripley kill
Mhm.
herself.
Right.
He gets shot in the leg trying to help her move the contraption that
Mhm.
allows her to move over the furnace to
Right.
throw herself over into the legworks.
Right.
He is the only survivor out of everybody.
Right.
And he gets carted off with Weyland-Yutani group,
Mhm.
and he gets escorted off the planet, presumably alive. Who knows? You never know what happens to him. And that's it. But you never see Garlic get killed. The last time you see him is he's squirming on the bed when Clemens gets attacked and killed.
Right.
That's the last time you ever see Garlic. And I always wondered, whatever happened to him?
Yeah.
You never see him.
It doesn't
get
make any
killed. I'm
sense.
like,
But how did? But not.
maybe
But
he-
not just that though. How did they explain the alien? Because at some point, the inmates are going crazy because the warden gets killed,
uh-huh.
and they're like, "Holy fucking shit! What the hell was that came out of the rafters?"
Mhm.
And then they go to Ripley for they go to Ripley and they're like, "Hey, we need a leader. You need somebody to help us. Used to be, you're in the military officer. You're a military officer. Like, can you lead us?
Or
Show us?
you were,
Yeah.
you were lieutenant.
You were, lieutenant.
Uh-huh.
Help us out here, right?" And so she comes up with a plan to basically detain the alien, right?
Mhm.
So they detain the alien. The movie's over. Everybody lives, yay! But I'm just saying that's what everybody thought at the time.
Uh-huh.
But in the theatrical one, because I've seen it so long,
Uh-huh.
how the fuck did the alien get out
No, they never detained him.
in the theatrical?
They never detained him. They can't remember. This is what I was telling you. They were trying to come up with a plan to detain him.
Okay.
Remember what I was telling you.
Okay.
They came up with this plan to use all this exploding stuff,
Right.
and
With the flares and all that.
They came up with this plan with the flare.
Okay.
And they had that explosion scene.
I remember that.
And they had the explosion.
Okay.
And remember how I told you that she came across the two prisoners that tried to hard R her.
Right.
And she had this moment where she saw them,
Right.
and she saw them, was like, she was trying to console them because they were badly burned.
Right.
And she had that moment where all three of them recognized each
I
other.
remember that. Okay.
And one of them got up and sacrificed himself to entrap the alien.
I remember that.
And
Okay.
I told you none of that happened in the theatrical version because one of them sacrificed himself to entrap the alien.
So what the hell happened in the theatrical version? Just the alien just never was caught.
Correct.
Oh my god!
I told you that. So they never got that
Oh
far.
my god! Well,
Because Garlic had to come around and
I understood
let
what
the
you were
thing
telling me about the two characters that tried to that is trying to
'Cause-
assault
'cause one of
Ripley.
them- 'cause
I understood that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they didn't capture the alien at all.
Yeah.
In the theatrical.
Yeah, because one of them.
Dude, that is like a totally different fucking movie.
I told you because one of them sacrificed himself.
Oh my god! That's horrible.
Like I said.
Thanks, Harry. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Like
Oh
I
my
said.
god. Well, anyway, let's get back to Jesus Christ. This movie's already
Yeah,
much
it's-
better.
Like I said,
Okay, hold
I
on.
said, watching the assembly cut
Oh my God.
was like a revelation for me. It solved what the fuck happened
Wow.
to the Gallic character.
So yeah, so they actually do detain and kind of capture and hold the alien.
But Gallic, who was already set up as this crazy character, like all the inmates are like, dude, I don't want to go out into the tunnels with Gallic. He's crazy.
He's insane.
He does this shit. You know, he gives me the creeps. You know, he's gonna go off one day.
Right.
And Dutton's character is like, look, you know, you gotta go out, you know. Dylan, that's his name.
Right.
He's like, look, he's crazy, but he's not, you know, whatever. You got to do it. You know, we're all brothers here. Sends him out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody thinks that Gallic killed those two
at first. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, Gallic sees the alien as this dragon and a god.
Yeah. As soon as the alien showed up and we get the iconic shot, you know, after the alien kills Charles Dance, we get the iconic shot of it next to Ripley, and it doesn't kill Ripley for some reason, which won't be revealed till later. Mm-hmm. And it was a big, oh shit, it's about to go down. But Gallic sees all this, and at this point, you know, he keeps calling it, it's a dragon, the dragon. He's like fascinating. He's magnificent because he's gone. Right. He's snapped. He's gone at this point. So basically, they have him tied down. They detain the alien. Everybody's chilling and hanging out. Right? We're just waiting for the what's called the recovery team to show up to pick up Ripley, and we're all good to go. But Gallic convinces his buddy to let him loose. He ends up knocking him out, and then he proceeds, which is one of the most interesting parts of the film. He proceeds to go find the dragon, which he thinks is a dragon. He says, I just have to see it again. And ends up walking up to one of the inmates that's guarding the area, the cell that's detaining the alien. And it was creepy, man. Like the way he just walked up, hey, how's it going? And just cut that guy's throat. And he's like, sorry. Yeah, he's like freaking out because he just did that.
Yeah.
Then he opens up the door, walks in, sees the alien, you know, has his lunch for the day, and then the alien escapes. Holy fucking shit. That is completely different from the theatrical.
Yeah, none of that happens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. So now they're fucked. There's no weapons on this, you know, there's no weapons in this prison. The warden's dead, the doctor's dead, a lot of their inmate friends are dead. But you know, Ripley convinces them to still fight back. And Charles S. Dutton, who's great in the movie as well, convinces them too. But while this is all going on, Ripley goes and finds Bishop. She finds Bishop.
Well, she had found Bishop earlier.
Right.
And
we skipped that one.
She confirms that because the whole thing starts at the very beginning. Obviously, the EEV.
I didn't want to skip over that.
The EEV that was aboard the Sulaco detaches because of a fire. Well, what caused the fire?
Right.
And so she gets the remains of Bishop that were thrown on the trash heap because he was deactivated.
Right.
He was destroyed. He was just obliterated.
Yeah.
Poor Bishop, who was already cut in half.
I know.
Was literally one arm. Half his face is gone. He's like from here with one arm.
Yeah. And
so she like hooks him up as best as she can to an audio, to the flight recorder for the EEV that they were in. And she is able to confirm that what started the fire. And he's like, dude, sorry, there was an alien on board. That's what caused the fire. And so she was able to confirm that, it was with us all the way. And Bishop's like, look, bro, I could be reworked, but I'm fucked. Can you just deactivate me, please? I'm never going to be back to where I was. And so, in this just beautiful animatronics.
Dude, the animatronics and practical effects and the makeup of his face moving and talking.
Yeah.
Is ridiculously impressive, even up to today's standards.
Yeah, really creepy.
It's really good, man.
Yeah, like creepy,
really well done.
Creepy in a really good way.
Yeah, the lips and everything. It's not like he's just like, an alien on board.
Yeah,
you know, it wasn't like
his eyes are moving and he's got
like the lips quiver and like it's like really impressive, man.
Like his left eye is all jacked
up.
It looks really great.
Yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure we didn't skip that part because I wanted to sing the praises of how good he looked.
Right.
The animatronics.
So,
but now,
so before the explosion hit, before they captured the creature, she's starting to feel sick, and she's been feeling progressively worse as the movie's been going on, and so she finds a CAT scan, and she gets one of she's the guy that they call 85. He was like the number 2 of the place
because that was his IQ.
Behind the Warner.
That was his IQ.
Behind the
85.
behind the Warden guy, and he helps her read the CAT scan, and she is able to determine that she's got an alien in her, and it's the queen, and
Holy
it's going to lay all these eggs, and not only is it going to kill her, but it's going to lay all these other eggs.
Fuck.
And
yeah, it's not. It's bad enough. It's not just a regular alien.
Yeah,
it's a queen in her.
Yeah. So, and chances are the company's going to come, and they're not going to just let this ride. It's not like they're going to come and let her just be because we know the company. They're not just going to let it go.
And now we know why earlier in the movie the alien leaves her alone and doesn't fuck with her because he knows.
So she goes looking for the alien in the hopes that, hey, you want to take care of this, and the alien is like, "Nuh-uh, bitch."
Just like that too. The alien was like,
peace out. I'm just gonna go over here because that's my mama. So So Ripley goes to Dylan, is like,
he did that with his tail.
So Ripley goes up to Dylan. She's like, listen, motherfucker, I got this thing in me. You think you can choppy with the thingy you got? Because Dylan's got this axe with him.
Yeah.
And, for a second, he's like, sure, bitch, I got you. And you think for a second he's going to,
right.
And he's like, look, sweetie, you ain't going to be saving nobody if you're dead. But, as long as you're alive, we got a shot. And she's like,
we could use you. If it won't kill her, we could use you. So,
and she's mad.
So fuck you. You can kill yourself on your own time.
And she's like, oh, fine. But hey, we kill this thing. You kill me. And he's like, bitch, I got you. Okay.
Don't worry. I won't have no issues with that.
Yeah. So they make this pact. Like, once we kill it, I'll kill you, bitch. All right. I got you. I got you. So
before we get to the third act of the movie, which is one of my favorite.
And in the meantime,
favorite scenes.
Because 85 is he's one of those characters where he's a brown noser and he's dumb, but he's a well-meaning brown noser and dumb.
Right.
So he's like, listen, I got a wife, I got a kid, I'm leaving on the next rotation. The company, they're going to come, they're going to take care of all this. They're going to take care of you, Ripley. Maybe they'll freeze you and they'll take it out of you and you'll be fine. And Ripley's like, dumbass, I know these people. Yeah. They don't give a fuck about you. Nope. They don't give a fuck about this podunk facility. They sure as hell don't give a shit about me. They just want what's in me. Yeah. They're going to kill me to get it. They're going to kill all of you to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And he finally sees this transmission that the company's sending him. Listen, it is a priority that you quarantine Ellen Ripley while we get there. You quarantine her. She is priority. Nothing else matters. You quarantine her. And he's kind of looking at that transmission like, well, that's suspicious. So he's kind of like starting to put the pieces together, like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of starting to slowly, the gears are starting to kind of, So anyway.
So before we get to our third act, our fast-paced, fun finale.
Fun.
Fun for me because I love the alien view running around. It's fun. I love the alien view running around, not necessarily seeing the alien run around, but just one quick before we get into that part. Just one quick example of how some parts of the movie there's tonal inconsistencies between Fincher's version and the reshoots.
Yeah.
That I was just like, wait, what happened there? And just point that out when they were talking about the plan of how we're going to kill. Remember Charles Dutton's character came over and he's like, oh, this is what we're going to do.
Okay.
And then the guy who came up with the plan earlier was acting like
there
was like,
there was
she'll explain it a lot better.
There was the one major scene where they were licking their wounds from something that had just happened. And one of the prisoners was lighting a match while it was Morris, the one lone survivor from the end of the film, has a cigarette in his hand. And they get the idea to use the furnace to start up the lead works to kill the alien.
Right.
And they're like, oh shit, we can use, Morris is like, we'll use the furnace.
Right.
And Dylan's like, fucking A, we'll use the furnace.
Right.
And then in the very next scene, Dylan has got this big speech going like, okay, all we got to do is lure it into the lead works, pour the hot lead on it.
Yeah.
And Morris, who just came up with the idea, is like, how the hell do we do that?
Yeah.
Now
so
that scene, you
can tell there's an issue there.
That one scene that Dylan was getting the troops riled up, that was directly from the theatrical cut. I remember that scene. So
they couldn't take that out.
Right. Well, that's just
it's a minor nitpick.
Yeah, and that's
but
only
you could tell. Okay, there's two different versions didn't mesh well,
and there's nothing you could do about that.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about
unfortunately.
But does it ruin the movie? No. So now we're gonna get, they're getting their plan together, and explain the plan again one more time.
So they're basically going to kind of start using themselves
as bait
to lure the alien through the corridors, lock off the entry points, and like seal the entry points and lure it into this main area where the lead works is.
Right.
So that they can trap it in the hot lead,
mm-hmm.
pour the lead on it,
and
kill it. And that's the theory, which doesn't quite go to plan by the time they get there, but
because it's the alien, damn it.
Yeah.
They're smart.
But
I love that speech though that he gave. Even though it was a little inconsistent with the tone, but I love the speech. He's like, "What did he say? You're gonna die on your feet, or you're gonna die on your knees, or whatever." Begging, yeah, like really good, man.
Yeah,
his acting is really, really, really good in the movie.
Charles, where you at?
I know, really.
Where'd you go?
Where is Charles S. Dutton? Does anybody remember that show, Rock? Me and my parents, we used to watch Rock all the time, man, and he was hilarious. But yeah, I'm dating myself. Sorry. It's fun, but yeah, he's always. But yeah, I enjoyed this part of the scene. Excuse me, the part of the third act of the finale, where them basically using themselves, like you said, as bait to have the alien chase them, and they could try to seal it and pour the lead on it. But I love again cinematography, really good. The camera work of the alien perspective. It's fun, man. It's fun, but it's as fun as this part of the movie is. There was like you were saying earlier, there's really nothing fun at all about the movie at all in terms of fun, because it's just dark, serious, brutal, depressing. Like this is a totally, but I like that about the movie though.
Yeah,
because we can't all. I mean, as much as I love 2 and the power loader scene, get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah,
and it's game over, man. I mean, don't. Hey, we got 27 authentic 27 by 40 movie poster framed right over there.
Yeah.
All right. We got an alien shelf right up here. Yeah. Picomorph.
We've got the Queen and the power loader with Ripley over there.
Over there. Yeah. Picomorph right here.
Yes.
So we are big, huge, diehard fans of the franchise. But sometimes second viewings of movies,
or in my case, 50 or 60 viewings.
Right. There's always the chance where a movie can grow on you and you can appreciate it for what it is. And again, remember, this could have been a lot worse because of the behind the scenes shenanigans. This could have been dog shit.
And to some people, listen,
and it's fine. It's fine.
I totally get that if you have like a hopeless attachment to aliens, I understand that if you just can't get over Alien 3.
Here's a good example right here. The homie Retro Leo. Well, he came over the house. He never seen the movies. So we showed him the first one. He loved it.
Yeah.
We showed him the second one. He lost his fucking mind.
Yeah.
And then
he saw the theatrical cut of Alien 3.
Yeah, he didn't see the assembly cut. Yeah. And his rant on the phone was hilarious to her. So like, what the fuck is this? What happened to Newt? What the fuck?
I'm trying to tell him,
it's hilarious.
Bro, I get it, but believe it or not,
poor guy.
The assembly cut's better. He's like, no, never. I'm like, I'm sorry. I tried to warn you, and now he'll never go back to watch the slightly better version. I mean, to me, it's much better.
Right.
But if you're like that hopelessly
if he's completely heartbroken and checked out, the assembly cut's not gonna help for him. Not for him.
Maybe in a couple of years when the wounds have healed. I don't know. But
poor guy.
I don't know.
But yeah, we get it. We understand. However, though, the third act was a lot fun, and the finale was fun.
Right.
And we're back to, you know, an isolated, you know, dark, creepy location. There's many ins and outs, you know, like the alien could be anywhere at any time.
Right.
And we're back to that, you know. There's
Right.
no pulse rifles, there's no explosions, there's no shotguns,
Right.
there's no badasses.
Right.
This is like, we're fucked. We have no weapons, we have nothing, and we have to do what we can to try to outwit this intelligent being.
And now you have the company actively on their way,
yes,
to come pick up Ripley,
yes,
to probably give her an equally horrible fate.
Yeah.
Which is another, you know, like, oh shit. It's like, do I let the alien just kill me, or do I let the company just beat them to it? So that's another ticking time bomb. So, oh,
yeah.
Oh, hey. Well, okay.
Harry, she just saw your comment, buddy.
Yeah,
thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Let's see here. So they're trying to trap the alien right now.
So the inmates they're doing their best, but damn it, they're just getting picked off one by one. And eventually the alien does get drawn to the lead works, and they are able to seal it off. And it comes down to Ripley and Dylan getting trapped in the main corridor.
Right.
Now, Ripley was supposed to keep it there, but
it started to follow her when she escaped.
Right. And so Dylan's like, well, I guess it's my turn because I'm the black dude. And
it's my turn to die in the movie.
And so she has to leave. She's like, no, you promised you were going to kill me.
Hey, he made it at least to the end of the movie.
He did. And he tried.
Instead of dying right at the beginning.
He did last pretty damn long, all things considered.
Now, who's more badass? Phat Koto or Charles S. Dutton in the franchise?
I think Dylan.
Yeah.
I mean, I do love Phat.
Yeah.
But Dylan, I think Dylan had just a great presence overall.
Yeah, I mean, all these killers were all scared shitless of him. All the inmates were like, fuck. Yeah, but he beat the shit out of them too with the lead pipe when they were trying to assault Ripley.
I don't take anything away from Phat, but I love Charles S. Dutton in this movie. I love him in this movie.
So he sacrifices himself
to
keep the alien down there so Ripley can crawl
out.
And
I kind of don't know what's worse. Do you let the alien kill him, or do you just kill him with the lead and get it over with faster? Because she keeps saying, Morris, pour the lead. Pour the lead. And meanwhile, poor Dylan is screaming his head off because the alien's eating him alive. And I'm like, God damn it, pour the lead.
Is that all you got?
And I'm like, what's worse, getting eaten alive or just getting killed with hot lead? What's worse? I'm trying to figure out what would have been the better way to die.
Maybe the lead would have been faster.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, pour the fucking lead already, Jesus!
Wasn't he yelling it too? Like he was yelling it.
Yeah.
Like, pour the lead.
And Ripley's telling him.
Fucking lead.
Ripley's telling him to pour the lead too. And he's like screaming and they wait until after he's already dead. I'm like, oh my God, you guys.
But because alien.
Yeah.
You can't stop it that easily.
Yeah.
Jumps, leaps out, and climbs up.
He's like boiling hot with all this steaming lead all over him. And so.
And says, turn on the sprinklers.
Right. And so it's a bit of odd physics. So they turn the sprinklers on him, and because he's like melting, like he's like super, super, super hot.
Yeah.
The cold water makes him explode.
Yeah.
Which doesn't send acid all over the place. Because he should have acid for blood.
We got it in the movie. It's time to end the movie now.
So at this point,
now the controversial part before you get to the ending, which is another controversial part of the movie.
Okay.
Which I think again is another big bummer. I think this is overall when people first viewed this back then, and maybe recently, poor Retro Leo. Not only did Newt die, what's she saying in the second movie?
What, are we gonna sleep all the way home? What?
No. The line she's like famous for.
Mostly.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Okay.
So you have Newt, the adorable Newt, dead. Hicks,
and
stay frosty badass, dead.
Right.
And now, not even the beloved Ripley character survives this movie.
Right.
unless you want to, go into 4. But 4 is its own thing. But dead. So I'm sure everybody in the audience at the time for the theatrical movie was probably in the theater like, fuck you, I'm out. I mean, I'm pretty sure. But let's get to the controversial part before we get to the controversial part.
Okay.
So Wayland shows up. The Wayland Company shows up. Now, everyone asks this question. Lance Henriksen, the badass, shows up.
Bishop.
Right. And everyone's like, she goes, Bishop? What do you Bishop? When he arrives. And he tells her that, I created Bishop. I made Bishop. So for him,
company sent me to show you a friendly face.
Right. So if he's Wayland, see, that's the thing we don't really know. Is he Wayland or isn't he? Because clearly when the tried to help Ripley out and he smashes Lance Henriksen over the ear, his ear comes out and it's like fucked up, but it's red blood. It's not white.
And then he starts screaming, "I'm not a droid."
Right.
Which is not in the theatrical cut.
Oh, really?
He does not scream that in the theatrical cut.
Really?
You see his ear.
Okay.
And you see the red blood.
Okay.
Which was always odd.
Right.
Because you assume he's just a droid in disguise, but you see the weird ear thing. But he does not scream, "I'm not a droid," in the theatrical
Really?
cut. And I always loved him screaming that line in the assembly cut.
Wow.
Yeah, that always was so...
So it's still kind of a mystery then.
Well, it was always kind of weird.
Interesting.
It was always kind of weird that is he Wayland?
Right.
Or is he just the creator of Bishop?
Right.
And they just based it off of him.
Well, if we're going off of the Alien versus Predator movie, Lance Henriksen returns as Wayland.
He is Wayland. Which he's an old man.
Right.
And that takes place before all of that.
But that
takes place way before. So is he a clone?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is he a clone?
Is he an ancestor that just looks like him?
Or did he create? Or again, did he create androids in his image
with red blood?
I don't know.
I mean, because that's what I'm saying.
Interesting, though.
I mean, it wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, because
I always thought it was interesting. It didn't ruin the movie for me.
Yeah,
for you not being spoon fed.
Because
the answers.
Because I mean
but it's interesting.
AVP Wayland, he was old and sick.
Right.
And that took place decades before this.
Right.
So that wouldn't really track.
That's so interesting.
But yeah. But
them taking out "I'm not a droid" line from the theatrical version.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we needed that line.
I always loved that.
Yeah.
Like when I saw
because is he or isn't he?
When I saw that in the assembly cut, I was like, oh my god, why would you take that? Oh my god, it was just so, I don't know.
Another thing where is he or isn't he? Part about that scene. He's Wayland. He created Wayland Yutani. He created the company. Why would he? Why would he say the company sent me to show you a friendly face? If he's like the creator, why would he say something like that, right?
Yeah.
So that's another
So
interesting.
In this universe, is he just the creator of the model?
One more time. Oh, look at that. Oh God. Oh. Yeah.
No. So.
But yeah.
Yeah. So and then who knows? I mean.
Oh God! Look at
So sorry. AVP was probably just a way.
Oops, sorry. Oh, my finger clicked on it. Sorry about that.
It was probably just a way to shoehorn Lance Henriksen in just to get fans on board.
Right.
Who knows?
Let's now that we're talking about this now, Mr. Tony of the Dead, you're hurting my head. What's going on, buddy? This is the way. This is the way. Everyone's having fun here. Brad Felt says he thought it was Wayland, but a descendant. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Yeah,
Giants.
It's possible.
Giants NFC guy says love Alien 3. Don't care what anyone says. All right. Let's see here. So anyway, so interesting. Is he or isn't he? Okay. Very interesting concept. But now let's go ahead and get to the one movie, no matter what version it is, people hate because everyone loves Ripley. Nobody wants to see Ripley die. Okay. Now.
So he comes in.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The bishop comes in and says, look, we want it dead. We can't let the thing survive.
Right.
Everything we know will be in jeopardy.
Right.
We're going to take you. We're going to freeze it. We're going to freeze you. We're going to take it out of you. And she's like, what are my assurances that once you get it, you're going to kill it? And he's like, well, we have to. And she's
Which
like,
is bullshit.
or she's like, you know, there's this tense kind of like standoff.
Yeah.
Where she wants to believe him, but she just can't do it. Like
Right.
all of her experience with the company is just like, you can just see all these years of her experience is just like screaming at her in her brain, just like, nah, fam, I can't. I just can't do it. And so she makes the decision, she makes the call, and she's like, no, can't do it. So she closes the gate on him, and she has Morris use the contraption to drive her over the lead works. And that's when Morris gets shot. 85 gets killed because he tries to help. He tries to stop the guards, and he gets shot for his troubles and killed. And that's when Lance gets fucked up in the head and starts screaming. And Morris gets shot in the leg, but he doesn't get killed.
Right.
So dramatic music.
Thanks for the dono, Trado.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
My one of my favorite pieces.
It's a pleasure you joining, sir.
One of my favorite pieces of music in the film and the score. And this is one of the biggest differences in the theatrical.
Huge difference right here.
And
if you guys are unaware, I'm sure you guys are, but for those who aren't,
this is
ridiculous.
One of the reasons.
This is like night and day.
This is one of the reasons why you're going to get studio interference, and why sometimes studio interference is just moronic, and why sometimes studios make decisions that are so baffling, and they think they know better, and sometimes they're just dumb, you know. So, oh god. And this is the version that I grew up with. Literally grew up with this.
Yeah.
When Alien 3 came out.
Were you okay with it?
Well, it was all I knew.
Okay.
It was all I ever knew.
Were you okay with the scene though? Was seeing it happen?
Well,
you're okay with it.
It was all I ever knew.
Okay.
And so it was like, it made sense to me.
Okay.
But now it's silly. So in the theatrical, this big dramatic moment, Ellen Ripley decides to kill herself.
Right.
So she looks back and she's like, okay. She slowly in slow motion falls backward. And as she's falling backward, out pops the queen. As she's falling, she has this moment where she goes, and it pops out, and she goes, and so she's holding it like a little Oscar statuette. So she's holding it.
She's keeping it. She's not letting it get away. She wants to die with it.
And she's like pretty much dead
as
she falls, but she's holding on to it as she falls into the lead.
She does look like
so she's falling
an Oscar
like
statue falling.
Like that.
Academy Award statue.
And that's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And the movie ends with, for some reason, wreckage or scraps, I guess I should say. Scraps from the Nostromo are in Fury 161, and you hear flight recorders of the Nostromo.
Oh, right.
Of her from Alien, from 79,
right.
The dialogue.
Right.
This is Ripley, last survivor of Nostromo, signing off. You hear that, and obviously, when I was younger, I didn't know what that was from.
Okay. What did you think of that?
When I didn't know what that was from.
No, I mean like now.
But now I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know why there's scraps from the Nostromo on Fury 161, but I figure, they've got trash on the planet.
Oh yeah.
They've got lots of junk.
The whole planet is like trash.
Yeah, so why not? But
in this
the
version,
assembly cut,
thank God,
original version,
no Oscar statue.
She just dies.
That's it.
And it takes her moment, and it keeps it her moment.
Yeah.
Where in the studio mandated version, it makes it all about the alien.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, well, good job, producers. You've done it again.
Well, it just I don't understand. And it was very poetic. She just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna take this thing out with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save. She may have saved the universe. We don't know, but like it was very poetic.
Yeah.
And it just fit the Ripley character, this is something she definitely would have done.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting too, because up to that point, she couldn't do it. You know, that's why she went to Charles S. Dutton, you know, and then she asked the other guy too, hey man, I need you to kill me. The other guy who got shot at the end. Then she asked him as well. And he's like, I don't want any part of that. I can't do that. Remember? So she's struggling with that. But at the end, she's like, you know what? I'm not gonna let Wayland Company win.
Yeah.
Who knows? There could be millions of these things that may get hatched because of this queen, and who knows? It might be the end of the world. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
And she's like, nope, because I'm a badass. I'm gonna go out. And it was so much. This was so much better, and so much poetic than Pikachu, Pikamorph. Coming out, and it's all like all dramatic.
Yeah,
it's like, oh
and it's
God.
all screaming as she's holding on to it.
No.
Yeah, and they had to.
And I like.
They had to spend all this money.
Yeah.
Because when she came back for the reshoot, she had grown her hair. She'd started growing her hair back, so they had to spend all this money not just on the reshoots, but had to put a bald cap on her again because she wasn't going to shave her head again.
Right.
So good job. Way to go! It was so worth it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. But that's the end of the film, and everyone in the theater cried and wanted their money back.
Put the middle finger up and said, "What the fuck was this?" And I want my money back. I thought
this was supposed to be a good time.
So.
But hey, I thought it was great. I thought the ending was great. I liked how Lance, Bishop would yell no as she fell. Because they want that species, man. They want to use it as a weapon,
right?
And very interesting, very, very interesting. So overall, let me get back to the comments here. Overall, Alien 3 is not perfect. Definitely has its flaws. The practical effects are good, but the computer effects are. Well, the style they used for the alien is still atrocious.
The composite effects
the composite effects are still atrocious.
They were ambitious, but they just weren't.
And it's a very dark story. I mean, this movie is not a family picture.
I gotta tell you,
it's not one of those.
I have to tell you, it's my kind of story.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
my kind of story is not what a lot of people want. Like. I love Aliens. I love that movie.
Love it.
It's one of my favorite films.
I can watch it every day.
But like I always say, this Alien 3 is that cold bucket of reality to the face that you don't want. And it's like you can stop at Aliens and be perfectly content.
Yeah, you could.
And pretend that everybody lived happily ever after. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you can
Just
do that.
Don't ever go watch Alien 3 and Resurrection. Don't ever do it. Yeah. If you want to be happy. But if you want to see what happened and get depressed and, have an interesting little, hey, what happened? And go watch Alien 3. It's like, oh, damn. Wow, that's harsh. I love it. Yeah. Like, I love it.
Now, would have the overall, if Fincher would have had his way, obviously we can assume it probably overall would have been a better movie.
Oh God, I would have loved to have seen it.
It would have been a better movie.
I would have loved to have seen it. Like I can't imagine how much better it would have been.
Yeah.
Like just because he's such a good director.
Yeah.
And just the direction that the assembly cut was going,
Yeah.
The direction it already was going. It just, oh my God, it would have been, it crushes me. It absolutely devastates me.
But with a lot of studio interfered, I mean, you guys seen it a million times. A lot of studio interfered. Hellboy 2019. Anybody want a mint? There's no salvaging Hellboy 2019. But because of studio interference. But I think. Studio interference pretty much destroyed this movie, and it was dead on arrival when it was released back in 1992. But I think over time, this film has found its fans. It's found a cult following. We definitely appreciate it. We appreciate the effort.
I think that they were trying to do. The assembly cut has definitely helped it a lot.
Yes, and we're lucky that we have that. So. Is it really that bad? The Alien 3, the assembly cut, is it really as bad in terms of the Rotten Tomatoes critic scores, which have it as of right now as a 43%? Remember, 60 is certified fresh, so don't even consider this fresh. I would have to disagree. I disagree. I think this movie is a little bit. I think it's a lot higher than 43%, in my opinion. What would you put? You said 70 for you, but you're biased.
I am
I'm
so beyond biased with this movie. Like I can't.
I'm perfectly fine with the holy crap, 100 people watching right now. Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Oh my god.
You badasses. You guys rock.
Like,
Thanks. Whoa.
I can't explain to you how biased I am with this movie. Like
I would say 60, 65.
I admit to you, like
65.
When I tell you, like I told you, I saw this movie first.
Yeah.
So I've always been fine with this movie. Like even when I eventually saw the first and the second movie, and I was like, oh my god, those movies are amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I get why this movie is so disliked by everybody.
Yeah.
I get it, but I still love this movie.
Still good.
I still adore this movie.
Atmosphere, performances, cinematography.
Yeah.
Really good practical effects.
The score.
And the score.
Oh my god.
The soundtrack.
Yeah. So it's like the movie's biggest crime for me is that it was a follow-up to Aliens.
Yeah.
That's the biggest crime, aside from the unfortunate compositing special effects.
Right. So it has survived. It has survived. It is not as low as I mean, as they make it. Definitely not as low.
I just
we agree that this it has survived tonight. It is the winner tonight. That's right. It has survived. It's definitely not as low as 43%. It's a little bit too low. So, and I'm sure everyone right now, but not everyone. Looks like there's fans out there, but I'm sure of you, there's probably a lot of haters out there that are probably watching this video, and this is how they're reacting right now. They probably, like, these two are crazy. But we are fans.
But
we can
crazy.
Appreciate. Yeah, we know we're crazy. Yeah,
so
we can appreciate it. All right, let's get back to the comments now. It is time for chat. It is time for your comments, and we're going to take a look at them here. Hold on one second. Oh, we got Kiru427 in the house. Hold on one second here. All right. Sexy Sumo. Emily says, this is so much better. I can't believe I watched the worst version. Well, we all did. Everybody did, at first. It's all good. Kevin Lambert, he says, hey, Phat Samurai Guy and the fabulous Lady Fat Blood, sending love and mad respect from the UK. That's right. 3:22 a.m. over there right now. That's right. All right. Emily says she was made a pariah and then became a martyr by her choice / power. It's so much more powerful that way. Yes, we agree. All right. Nate Dog, thanks again for the dono. Lady Fat Blood says it how it is. All right, let's catch up to you guys here. Sexy Sumo, only burgle cuts hate Alien 3. That's right. No burgle cuts are allowed. No burgle cuts are allowed on the stream. That's right.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Let me catch up to you guys. Oh man. Wow. Check out Tribal Chief's comment right now. Alien 3 is the healing process for Alien Covenant. Woo! That is some shots. That is some serious shots fired. Wow.
Is it a lie though?
We no.
Well,
you have Tribal Chief. You have earned the Movie Dojo Badass GIF of the day. That's right. You have earned the badass GIF of the day. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Alien Covenant, go fuck yourself. Ridley, what happened, bro?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
Only one good thing came out of Alien Covenant.
Can you reach it?
Let me see. Oh shit! This is the only good thing that came out of Alien Covenant. This damn fucking hilarious pop. Yeah, this is a pop from one of the pops from the movie. Yes, this is fucking hilarious and fucking brilliant. Yeah.
When Michael Fassbender can't save your goddamn movie.
When two Michael Fassbenders can't save your movie.
When you have such choice dialogue as Michael Fassbender telling himself, "I'll do the fingering."
What?
What the fuck is going on?
Javier, what's going on? Greetings from Argentina. What's going on? Oh, Gilbert gives it 60%. All right, there you go. Nate Dogg gives it 65. Les Voorhees gives it a 60. Gilbert 60. All right. Andre gives it a 70%. Look at that. Look at that. That's it. You're all getting the badge. You're getting the Movie Dojo Badass GIF badge.
That some people
You're all getting the GIF badge. Yes.
I love the movie.
All badasses.
I admit my bias, but I love the movie. I'm sorry. I love it.
Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up to you guys' comments here. All right.
Hey, Harry, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. How dare you? How dare you?
Alien 3 makes me want to disembowel myself with a wooden cooking spoon. Hey, it's all right. You don't have to like the movie. It's all good. Everyone is welcome. Just don't become a burgle cut, then we'll have to ban you. Nathan Drake says Michael Fassbender is in a lot of bad movies recently. Yeah, Dark Phoenix. Gilbert says we finally got Lady Fat Blood to do ASMR.
I did not.
Trado says Lady Fat Blood, you read my mind on the fingering. Oh, all right. Trado gives it 60%. Brad Movies gives it 60. All right. Harry gives it 70. Let me see.
Resurrection is its own monster. Resurrection was a studio mandated project.
Yeah.
Where the studio literally told the director, "This is the movie we want," and the director was like, "Okay," and that's what we got. So it's hard to be like. It's hard to kind of bash Resurrection because it's exactly what the studio wanted. Like there was no clashing with the studio on that one. So It wasn't like a whole ordeal like Alien 3 was. Resurrection was wacky. So you kind of have to respect how stupid it is.
Alien 3 is so hated that Alien Resurrection has a higher score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Which is sad.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I enjoy Alien Resurrection's a good popcorn flick. It's not great.
It's a good schlock fest.
Yeah, it's good schlock.
It's fun, but I do love Alien 3.
Yeah.
I enjoy Alien Resurrection, but I love Alien 3.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry. Good point there.
What did he say? Let's see.
Even though, you know.
Oh wow! Look at that.
He kind of condones it.
Interesting.
He condones it. I don't think he wrote that, but he condoned it.
Right. Rare likes your hair.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Cuppy Malik gives Alien 3 70%. All right. I'm surprised we have a lot of fans for the movie, or at least fans that kind of appreciate the assembly cut version and what it was trying to do, and they were trying to salvage. I'm very surprised. I kind of expected every single person tonight to give a thumbs down. So
wow.
Orlando gives it a 75%. Look at that.
That's nice to know.
Let's see. Trado, I was pissed about Dark Fate.
I think a lot of people were. I wasn't pissed. I knew it was going to be crap. Dark Fate? No. You saw the trailer. Anybody? No.
I'm going hunting.
The trailer was the trailer was exactly what I knew. I knew what I was getting into. So there was no surprises there.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you, John. Alien 3 is better over Rocky 5. It's better.
Oh, he did do rewrites for Dark Fate. Oh, well then, fuck Cameron. Cameron used to be a favorite director of mine.
Brad Garner says the only part of Resurrection I liked is when Ron Perlman shot the spider.
Oh, that's all you.
What
That is
happened
all
here? Hold
you.
on, let me catch up.
That's all
Let's
you.
see. Brad Movies, what's going on, buddy? Says Fat Samurai should do. Is it really that bad? On Ravenous. Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
That is
What?
all you,
Wait. Gave it a 48%. Wait a minute.
Brad, you have struck a nerve, buddy.
Wait
You have
a
struck a
minute.
nerve.
Wait a minute.
That's
now.
his movie, man.
Wait.
That is his movie.
Wait a minute. I'm checking this right now.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Ravenous. Hold on. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Let me keep reading the comments there.
Oh. Jacob, if you have the patience, try to check out the assembly cut. If you're familiar at all with the theatrical version, try to check out the assembly cut.
Brad is correct, chat. What? 48% for Ravenous. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh shit!
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh.
Look at the audience score. Let's look at the audience score. 78%. Well,
Uh-oh.
we may possibly have a future.
Uh-oh.
Is it really that bad?
Oh God.
Ravenous. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I cannot believe it's that low. That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh boy.
Wow. I'm actually surprised the audience liked it that much, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good movie, but I'm surprised the audience, like the casual audience.
Yeah.
Because, the subject matter is not bring the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Keep an eye out for a future update. And we'll let you guys know if we're going to do Ravenous or not. Unbelievable.
Oh, boy.
I got more, what you call here. Hold on. Figure this out. Usually I could see what's going on here. There we go. All right. Let's give us a sec, guys. It's a little bit different over here. There you go.
Not quite a burgle cut, but
no.
Spam.
But it's getting me used to it.
Spam. Sorry.
It's fun. All right. Sorry about that, guys. He was licking me. Ravenous, y'all. Great movie. Make sure you guys check that out. Rotten Tomatoes needs face huggers.
Well, you know what it is. It's called. It's the website utilizes critics. It's the critics that they utilize on their website. And something that I've noticed, I don't usually utilize critical analysis when I go to determine what movies that I do and do not watch.
Yeah. Because
what I've noticed recently, and if I had paid any attention to Shadow in the Cloud,
Shadow in the Vagina.
Vagina in the Cloud. If I had paid any attention to Rotten Tomatoes, I would have stayed away from the film, because when you go look at the Rotten Tomatoes, you would notice that what was the ratio?
It was pretty ridiculous. The critics rating was really ridiculously high. Like way too high.
90% of
ridiculous.
critics
Ridiculous.
loved that movie.
How?
Where like 30 to 40% of audience members hated it.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that movies that have movies tend to be skewered that way.
Right.
Where I've
or
noticed,
it's kind of close.
and I'm sorry.
But if it's so like ridiculously opposite, something's wrong.
And I'm gonna try to say this. I'm gonna try to say this without getting too political, and I'm gonna try to say this without getting
we don't do politics here.
But I've noticed that a lot of stuff recently, and I said this before in one of the streams we did not too long ago. There was a movie that we saw a couple of weeks ago called Fat Man.
Yeah.
With Mel Gibson. And we adored the film.
Oh, it's fun.
Now it's a black comedy.
It's violent.
Where Mel Gibson plays Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It's rated R.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch black comedy.
Yeah.
Where a spoiled rich kid hires Walton Goggins, who is an assassin, to kill Santa Claus. Because the spoiled rich kid is an asshole.
Right.
And because he's an asshole, he gets a lump of coal for Christmas. And because of that, he hires an assassin to kill Santa Claus. And so Walton Goggins, who's already got an obsession with Santa Claus, because he's only gotten one present from Santa Claus ever, has an obsession with Santa Claus. And so he goes and tries to kill Santa Claus because he gets hired to kill Santa Claus. That's the movie. Okay? And it's a violent, dark comedy.
Yeah. That actually has some heartwarming elements to it. Surprisingly unexpected.
We adored this movie.
Yeah.
We thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
You go look at the critics.
It's insane.
The critics hate this movie.
Yeah.
You look at it, it's got like 30-40% critic rating.
It's ridiculous.
And it's all green. Critics fucking hated this movie. You look at the audience rating, it's fairly up there. And it's always this, if it's not, oh God, I'm gonna get myself in trouble when I say this. I'm gonna try to be careful. I'm gonna try to be careful when I say this.
Stick to the meat.
If the movies that are coming out, because critics, everyone's trying to be woke. Everyone's trying to score points these days. And if the movie doesn't have an agenda, if the movie doesn't have a message with a yay, I'm a feminist, or yay, I can do this, or yay, blah, 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 like Black Christmas. I'm sure, Black Christmas.
2019, yeah. Black
2019. Christmas. Or Vagina in the Cloud. When it doesn't have a message that, for feminism, blah, blah, or some kind of whatever.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have points for some kind of agenda, critics don't want that.
No.
And if it has a sense of humor, a black sense of humor.
Yeah.
And
they don't want to have fun.
Yeah. And I've been noticing that.
Yeah.
And so if I had been paying attention to the critics.
What's up, Jesse?
For Vagina in the Cloud, if I had seen that, I would have been flagged to be like, whoa, why is the critical rating so high and the audience score so low? That would have pointed my attention to that, and we might have saved ourselves $25 in our purchase. Yeah, and we would have waited.
I would have at this point. I would have rather had wasted my money on Monster Hunter, because at least I can like look at the visuals of Monster Hunter and it's like, okay, this is ridiculous. Little Tony John running around with Mila Jovovich fighting giant monsters. At least I can get some fun out of that. But I'll never watch Vagina in the Cloud again. Yeah. Well, thank you, Rare Breed. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Cubby Malik says, Samurai, honestly hoping they greenlit the rumored Alien continuation movie that picks up after the second one. The two recent Alien movies, like Unneeded and Unwanted. Are you talking about the one with Neil Blomkamp? Is that the one you're talking about?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay. Hey, at this point, fuck it, right? Why not? Giant says he loves Lady Fat Blood's opinions on movies.
Well, thank you.
We live in Wakanda, Rare Breed. We're in Wakanda. Where are we at? Oh, Eric's here. There he is. There's the homie. He says, hold on. I'm trying to catch up to you guys' comments here. Damn it, there he is. Critics like social commentary in movies. Sometimes the quality is irrelevant.
Sometimes anymore. I don't know, man. I'm starting to get like, I don't know.
Well, luckily, good movies exist. So, you know, for all the vagina in the cloud movies out there, we will have our Fat Mans and Deadly Games and Miami Connections. Let's see here. Is it really that bad? Meet the Feebles. Oh my God. 103 people, 103 badasses hanging out, showing up, joining the Movie Dojo Army, being strong, being badasses, Muay Thai elbows to the horrible bad critics.
Was it really that bad? Jason Goes to Hell versus Jason X.
Well, that would be for like a versus episode. So
can't wait for my.
Is it really that bad? Predators. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Is it really that bad? Shopping mall? All right, we're back. Live.
Hooray for technology. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, being live there.
Yeah, who knows? You know, it's possible. But, you know, who knows? At this rate, who knows? That had nothing to do with the movie itself. It's like, the movie had nothing to do with the rant. And I don't know.
Just make a good movie. There's nothing wrong with having a message in your movie. There's nothing wrong with that. But with like any message, if you're hammering it over the audience's head the whole entire movie, you know, that's when people get tired of it and they just get exhausted. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things which just like I like what you said. If you're going to have a message, or if you want people to take your message seriously, make sure it's in the right genre. You know, don't bring a serious, like whoa, you know, we got to make sure everyone's alert about this particular topic in your zombie movie. Like, no, get that out of the zombie movie. Make your own serious drama or whatever. I'm just using that as an example. Everyone's like, what movie is that? Preach, Lady Fat Blood. Well, people making bad movies with stupid ass agendas.
It's not just movies anymore. You know, TV shows can't.
A lot of people think I'm Mexican, Giant. Yeah, they do. I get that all the time. Here's a funny little story for you. Hold on one second. Jay Skull, what's going on? Thanks for the dono, man. Have y'all watched Shin Godzilla? Yes, we have seen Shin. We love the visuals of Shin and his design and the badassity of Shin. The movie itself, we would have to rewatch it again. We've only seen it once, so we would have to rewatch it again to make a you know,
actually talk about it.
Yeah, if we want to do like a live stream and talk about it, maybe we'll do that with Rob one day. I think that would be kind of fun. Some people have been asking. This is not the first time people have been asking us to talk about Shin.
Yeah, we've only seen it once.
Yeah, we appreciated what they were trying to do. Is it a rewatchable film? As of right now, no. But we kind of got what they were trying to do in that movie. But like I said, if we're going to talk about it, we need to watch it again, and then maybe we'll do a future live stream with it, though. All right, Giant, here's a funny story for you. So I was in the drive-through for drive-through for Jack in the Box, and I'm right here, right? And keep in mind, I didn't have any glasses, and I had my black beanie on like this, right? Okay. And the guy's vehicle in front of me, car died right there in front of the drive-through, or in the drive-through. So I was stuck. I couldn't go anywhere because the guy behind me. The guy couldn't move his car, so he needed help. So he was a Latino brother. He came out, and the guy behind me was Latino. And we all got out, and we helped the guy safely push his car out of the drive-through lane, so that way, get him to safety and he can do what he needs to do. And on my way back, me and the guy behind the driver behind me, we both were, walking back after helping the guy. And I was like, hey, I hope he gets his car fixed or whatever. And we're walking back. And the guy goes, hey, man, us Latinos got to stick together, man. And you know what? Everybody was in a good mood and feeling positive. I just like did that. I didn't want to ruin the mood. I was like, hey. If you're wondering, though, I am a mutt. There you go. That sums it all up. Let's see. Andre says, what happened to movies and TV shows just being fun without an agenda and every single thing having to be woke? We just watched a movie called The Mission with Robert De Niro. And that was really good. And it's one of those, it's time to hate humanity movies.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck this bullshit. Like, it's one of those movies where it's like depressing, it's sad, but it's such a really good movie I'm glad we bought it and I'm glad we watched it. But it fit that genre. So you can still have a message in your movies. Just do it right. That's all we ask. Do it right.
I think everybody
don't have a serious subject like that in your superhero flick, or a serious subject like that in your movie with killer sharks.
Yeah.
I think do it right, but do it right, do it well, but make sure it's in a genre that fits.
Everybody suddenly feels like they have an obligation to use their platform to speak out on things, and it's like,
it's fine.
It's like, well, you don't really.
It's freedom of speech, but now we're getting in an area we don't need to go. We need to get back to talk about movies now.
I'm just saying though, it's like, but you don't.
Yeah.
And it's like you have an obligation to tell a good story. That's your obligation.
Right.
Tell a good story. That's what we're here for. What happened to telling good stories?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
Yeah.
Entertain me, God damn it.
Right.
What happened to Star Trek being entertaining?
Right.
What happened? Where's my Star Trek? Manos, the Hands of Fate is brilliant, man.
Oh, God. That's so funny. Copy Malik says, Samurai, what do you like best? First Predator movie or second one? Oh, come on. Did you have to ask that question?
What?
You should know me by now.
What?
I like the second one. It's entertaining, but the first one's like one of my favorite movies, like of all time. I have not seen, The Beast Within. Have you seen that? We might have seen that. Maybe.
I'm not sure.
If that's the Kane Hodder movie where he's in like this goofy suit, where it was like a werewolf, and your boy from Rocky Horror Picture Show that we just watched him in, FDR American Badass was in it. And it was like, is it a werewolf movie? Let me know if that's the same movie. 100 badasses hanging out. 102 badasses hanging out. That's right. Talking movies, having fun.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, never mind. I might be mixing Beast Within with something else. I think that's another movie.
That doesn't sound familiar.
All right, let me catch up to you guys. I'm kind of behind here. Hold on. Favorite zombie movie, Return of the Living Dead. Favorite one. All right, John Martin is in the house. What's going on, brother? Thanks for the dono. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk particularly about that tomorrow. It won't be long. It'll be brief. But if you join us tomorrow for our Phat Pickups Live at 2 p.m., we'll talk about it, okay? Thanks again for the dono. All right. Glowing Turtle, what's going on from Canada? What's cracking? Thanks for stopping by. All right, now you got me curious about this Beast Within, Jeremy. I'm gonna have to check it out. Maybe it's on Amazon Prime. I don't know. Well, I'm glad you love Polar. I'm glad you got entertainment out of it. Like I said, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Humongous? What's that one? Yeah, Ken Sith one. I enjoy Soldier as well. When we did our Kurt Russell movie stream, I highly talked about Soldier. It's very just fun, just popcorn flick, man. Rambo in space. There you go. But almost with a little bit of a Western vibe. But yeah, Soldier's good. Robert, we love Train to Busan. We love Train to Busan so much that if you have not seen our rant on Peninsula, I highly recommend you watch that, and you could see our we or at least with me, our love for Train to Busan. It comes across very strongly in that rant video about Peninsula. So for comedic purposes, make sure you guys check out Peninsula rant. All right, so Beast Within is a werewolf movie. Okay. I agree about Event Horizon as well. Yeah. Last Voorhees, I have seen Feast. I enjoy Feast. Feast, the director's cut was good too. The only problem is, warning for you collectors out there, for some reason, the Feast director's cut on DVD is the real director's cut. When I bought it for on Blu-ray and it says director's cut and everything for the Blu-ray, it's the theatrical version. It's weird. I'm kind of pissed off about it still because I'm like, the fuck. But yeah, just gonna make sure you guys, if you're interested in watching Feast, Feast is a fun creature feature, man. It's a lot of fun. Don't watch the sequels. You don't need to watch the sequels. Oh, favorite Western. You got a favorite Western? I know what it is.
I have two.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, Brad, I've been hearing the ratings for Breach is like terrible. Let's see. Hold on a second. I know what it is. It's Tombstone.
Yeah.
Right.
And my
second favorite Western?
Once Upon a Time in the West.
All right, yeah. I knew that was coming there.
Both very different Westerns.
Pretty much the same for me, but The Great Silence has recently become on the list of one of our favorite Westerns.
What was that?
Love, Tucker and Dale. What's up? Where?
Down in the lower comments.
I have seen Blood Diner, Briscoe. It's hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. All right, which one coming?
Somebody down in the lower comments. Yes, Bone Tomahawk would definitely be among.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. I'm your Huckleberry.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Eric, I got to get Lady Fabula to watch The Good and Bad and the Weird. It's a great Western. It's popcorn movie, entertainment. It's badass. If you guys have not seen The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, check that out. It's good shit, man. Unforgiven, great movie. Great movie. Yes. We were among the lucky few when we watched Unforgiven, because by the time we got around to watching Unforgiven, we weren't expecting action. We weren't expecting a whole bunch of Tombstone style action. So we enjoyed it. Yeah. But a lot of people that were expecting a lot like Tombstone style action, they hate Unforgiven. They're like, this is fucking underrated, overrated, boring. I know. It's a great movie. Come on, you got the Hackman in there. Proposition's a good one too, but it's it's slow burn. It's not a Tombstone action. So for a few dollars more is great. That's a good one, definitely. Good and Bad and the Ugly. Django is fun. The original Django is fun too. Have not seen Wedlock. Okay, I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Try to mentally remember this. Great Garlu, you've given me an idea. The White Buffalo.
Oh, I'm scared. Don't do that. Oh God, what? Stop it. What? What?
What are you doing? Are you looking it up?
What?
The White Buffalo.
What about it?
So,
Jesus, what?
The White Buffalo
Yes.
is a movie that exists. The White Buffalo is a Western.
Yes.
But it's almost a horror Western.
Okay. Bronson.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have a horror Western where Charles Bronson plays Wild Bill Hickok. I know.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
This might be a possibility, guys, for the show, for the stream.
Okay.
The White Buffalo. Now, I remember watching parts of it on television when I was really young. And my sister Tracy, she loved the movie. She's like, oh, White Buffalo. I've never seen it uncut from beginning to end. So this might be perfect for a future Is It Really That Bad? So there's a horror Western out there, guys, where Charles Bronson, right, plays Wild Bill Hickok and hunts a big, huge, gigantic white buffalo that's been killing folks. This movie exists. And right now, it's at a 17% Rotten Tomatoes. So this might be a contender. And I think for fun, we'll add another either horror Western to it, or we'll add another like creature feature flick.
Okay.
And we can talk about both in the future. So thank you, Greg Garlu. You got the wheel. The wheels are toining. They're toining.
Oh boy.
Yes. Fortress was very solid. Pale Rider, I enjoyed that. Cyborg. Oh man, I wonder what Cyborg is rated. Sexy Sumo says White Buffalo would always play on Channel 5 or 11 as movie of the week. Favorite Western is Blazing Saddles. Yeah. Love that movie. We love that movie. That movie's hilarious. Oh, never mind that shit. There comes Mongo. Or here comes Mongo. Let's see. What's your movie you fell asleep on? What?
There's a lot. I mean, is that a particular one that you have, or?
Well, recent years, it's Sputnik. I fell asleep while watching Sputnik, but many years ago, when I was in the theater, the movie I fell asleep to was Toys. Robin Williams' Toys. I actually fell asleep. I woke up a little bit later, though. Emily says, is that where he wears the red Speedo with the bandolier of ammo? What? What movie is that? It's the Charles Bronson movie? What movie is that? I don't remember that. But then again, it's been so long. So it's been a long time since I've seen clips of that movie. So it'd be fun to revisit. Actually, you know what? Eric, Asian movie enthusiast, if you're still watching, send me either Facebook message me the movie that you reviewed there you are. You're still here. Eric, send me the movie you reviewed or put it in chat where it was based on the real life grizzly bear attacks, but it was directed by Sonny Chiba and Henry Sonata was in it. Let me know what that movie. That's the perfect number 2. So we got a White Buffalo and then the Killer Grizzly movie directed by Sonny fucking Chiba. Viva Chiba. Yeah. Let me know, Eric. Either put it in chat or let me know on a Facebook message. Megaforce is fun.
Megaforce.
You tapping? Are you tapping? Are you tapping? The Borrowers was good. I enjoyed that. Enjoy The Mechanic. A movie that everybody loves and y'all hate.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it.
You'll find out.
No, stop it.
No. You'll find out in a future video. I think you're close to.
Stop it.
She just did it. She just did ASMR. That's how much she hates Avatar. She just did ASMR for you guys.
Oh my god.
For you guys right now.
Stop it.
Hey, you keep doing that, you might get more likes.
I need some water.
Can you hook me up with something? A frosty beverage?
What do you want?
I'll take another Coke.
Coke?
Yeah. I just drunk one. I'll take another one.
Just regular Coke?
I would like it spiked, but I'm saving that for tomorrow. All right, we got here. Oh, I think you're right, Harry. Maybe it is Zardoz. Zardoz. Waterworld. Is it really that bad? Interesting. Thank you, dear. All right, so it is Zardoz. Best animated movie of all time is Shark Tale. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Lady Fabula just spit up the drink in the kitchen over here. I'm sorry, hon. Hey, you married me, man. You married me. You knew what you're getting into. I'm joking, by the way. No, let's be honest here. The best animated movie of all time is the Emoji Movie. So.
What? It's Trolls.
It's true. No, the Emoji Movie I think is worse.
Come on, musical.
So we got. All right, we're talking
inane musicals.
This is how you do it on this. This is how you do it when you're live on the stream, hanging out with the family, hanging out with 103 badasses right now. You go from Alien 3. Now we're talking about animated movies now. Best animated movie right now. Let us know in the comment section, in the chat section. Let's do it. Sexy Sumo, I'm not clicking on your comment.
I'm so lost. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Akira or Paprika? Did you see Paprika?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I like Paprika.
Yeah. I haven't seen Paprika.
No, it was good. It was
Paprika.
Good. It was good. It was really good.
I'm blind.
It was really good. I
Clark Kent, baby.
Where'd my husband go?
Yeah.
No, not to take anything away from Paprika, but I love Akira so much. Like the more I watch that movie, it's just I love it so much.
All right, we got some good ones right here. We got Toy Story, Bambi, Wall-E, Akira. Oh, heavy metal. Oh, we got some cult favorites here. Ooh, Grave of the Fireflies. Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah, it's depressing as all hell, but it's good.
Food Fight with Charlie Sheen. Oh my god. Is Food Fight the most expensive animated movie that bombed? That actually wasn't even finished, really?
Well,
that's why the animation's horrible.
Well, it was one of those. They got like a certain percentage of it done, and then it got stolen, and so they had to like redo it. So it was like, yeah, it was one of those.
Most rare Blu-ray I have. Brad movies. Maybe. I mean, I don't know if it's worth a lot of money, but there was a company that was trying to release. You have Celestial Pictures, and you have other companies releasing their own Shaw Brother Blu-rays, right? But there was one company that was releasing and remastering their own version of Shaw Brother flicks, and they went under. So whoever I don't remember the name of the company, but Opium and the Kung Fu Master, which is a fucking great old school martial arts flick, and she loved it. we're big fans of T-Lung. And what?
Delicious.
Damn it. Okay, all right. All right. So many years ago, when I was on the World Wide Web, like we're talking like years, maybe early 2000s, I don't know, years ago, maybe earlier than that. I was on the internets, and I came across a Sharp Brothers website, and for some reason, whoever made that website kept referring to T-Lung as the delicious.
Oh, we know why.
T-Lung.
We know why.
I'm not saying T-Lung's not. He's not ugly or
We know
anything.
why.
But he's a ladies' man, I guess.
We know why he was referring to him as delicious. We know why.
Now, Rick Myers, Kung Fu Hall of Famer, always refers to as T-Lung as he's the most majestic of Kung Fu stars, which he does have that aura. But ever since I heard and seen Delicious, the delicious T-Lung, and every review this guy did in blog, it was always delicious.
We know exactly why he referred to him as delicious.
And that's it. It stayed with us.
And
I told her about it. It stayed with us forever.
I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, but there's a company that released Opium and the Kung Fu Master and a few other Sharp Brother flicks. They went under. So the one I have, the picture's really good. Remastered, it's beautiful. The one I have, you can't find anymore. It's gone. So, like I said, I don't know if it's worth any money. But yeah, that one is gone. So I'm thinking, and there's been no other Blu-ray release from anyone of Opium and the Kung Fu Master. So let me catch up to you guys. The badasses here. So now that's it. Now that we have told you, you will now refer him as Delicious. That's it. You can't get it out of your head now. Eric says, I think I need to see Lane again. I had trouble getting into it the first time around.
Lane?
Yeah.
The anime serial experiments? Oh, God. Oh, my God. It's been so long since I've seen that. That was one of the first series I ever bought. It was Lane and Cowboy Bebop. Those are the first three. Because Escaflowne was the first series I bought, and then it was Lane and Cowboy Bebop simultaneously. I remember it was interesting. It was very cerebral because it was very much of that. Are you in the real world, or is it in this, cyber world, or is it all in your head? It was very odd, but it's been so long since I've seen it. So we
got Tokyo Godfathers, Nightmare Before.
I just watched that. How was it? It was really cute.
Oh,
it was really sweet.
All right.
Jamie from England bought that.
All right, Mr. Powell.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
Madoka Magica.
I haven't seen it.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Oh, especially 1938. That animation's insane. Cowboy Bebop. Roger Rabbit. That's a good one. Oh, Trado says he's getting Opium and the Kung Fu Master tomorrow in the mail. Well, fuck yeah. So there you go. So never mind. Take back whatever I said earlier. I guess you can find it somewhere. Maybe it's a different company has the rights. So that's awesome. You're going to enjoy it, man. It's good shit. You get to enjoy the delicious T-Lung. Oh God. Someone asked if we could be able to transform into a werewolf, vampire, or zombie. Which one?
What the fuck? Really?
I guess vampire.
What kind of vampire? A real vampire, or
a studly vampire,
or a douchey vampire?
No douche, no Twilight Twinkle.
Well, I don't want to be no damn zombie.
Blade, son. I don't know. You really want to be a werewolf and transform, and you'll be in the fucking sewers and shit, shitting all over the place, and waking up naked, not knowing how you got there. Or you want to hang out with, homies like Radu from Subspecies. Favorite Stephen King film. It's funny you brought that up because tell chat what you told me the other day. This is going to blow your fucking mind. This is going to blow your mind. Oh, tell chat what you told me yesterday about The Shining.
Oh,
Listen to this. Listen to this right now. This blew my mind.
So the Razzies, you know, sometimes they can be funny and what they nominate, and you know how Halle Berry got nominated for Catwoman and how she had a sense of humor about it and she accepted and all that. And
This is hilarious.
Sometimes they can be fun and, you know, oh yeah, they can get it right. But sometimes the Razzies are like totally full of shit. And for whatever reason, Stanley Kubrick got nominated for Worst Director and Shelley Duvall got nominated for Worst Actress for The Shining. And it's like,
yo,
why?
Really?
What?
Really?
It's like, okay.
This happened. I did not know this.
Like,
That is ridiculously mind-blowing. Harry, there's no alcohol in that Coke, son. I'm just goofy. All right. You know what? I don't remember the Wicked City live action movie. I remember not liking it as much as the animated movie, but could be part of it. They just underestimated Kubrick back in the day. Still have not seen Dr. Sleep.
we only own it. That's the story of our freaking lives.
You're gonna hear that a lot on the stream. Any live stream, you're gonna hear that a lot.
Sorry, Corporal. Sorry, bro. Sorry about
What
that.
happened? What happened? Oh wow.
Hey, they did you dirty, man. They did. It was off screen, man. It was off screen, man. They had no right. You deserve better.
Oh my god,
We ain't gonna deny that, man. We ain't gonna deny
that
it.
is hilarious. Oh my god. You guys are hilarious. We are excited for Nobody. Well,
At this rate, I'm not gonna lie, and call me negative, but I'm being realistic at this point. I'm not excited for anything right now. I have been the last few movies I've seen, I have been grossly disappointed. Fat Man is really the only movie that I've seen in the last couple of tries where I have not been disappointed.
Yeah, you like Deadly Games.
I did like Deadly Games, but that wasn't
You're talking
recent.
about recent movies.
Yes. And
we watched several recent films and we're kind of like, eh.
Yeah. So I'm not really looking forward to anything right now because everything's kind of pissing me off or just been meh.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of
I have a good feeling.
I'm neutral about everything right now.
I have a good feeling about Nobody.
Like let me put it this way.
Yeah.
If Nobody comes out and the critics are at 20% and the audience is at 90%, I'll know all I need to know and I'll feel good about going in and seeing the movie.
Yes.
I'll know that the movie's fine.
Yes.
But if I see that, I have a feeling that's exactly what it's going to look like.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Cubby Malik says Spirited Away, Howling Moving Castle.
Howl's Moving. Yeah, great. Those are great movies. Man, they're just going off in the chat about this whole... What are you guys doing in there? You guys are catty.
Chat is cracking us up tonight, man. 103 badasses still hanging out. Dark City, man. That is another ridiculously...
Yeah, you might as well.
Am I gonna get angry now?
Bye, Nate Dogg.
Have a good one, brother.
No, I did not watch The Craft Legacy, and unless it's free
Gotta
and
be free,
I'm drunk and bored, no, I probably still won't. I've already been pissed off enough this year with movies and the last couple of...
This better not piss me off right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking up Dark City right now on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wonder Woman 84.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right.
That's
We're safe. Dark City's safe.
Sean, Wonder Woman 84, if you talk to most people, they will tell you it was trash, which you're probably inclined to agree. We found it to be meh. So
it's all right.
Most people hate it. Most people hated it.
It's average.
Most people hated it. So
yeah. You
probably won't.
Shadow in the Cloud bothered us a lot more.
Yeah.
We weren't looking forward to watching Wonder Woman. The trailers were like, okay.
Yeah.
So we were like, when we saw it, we were like, oh, it's all right. But it is dumb. It is stupid. But we had we had not high expectations, but we were really excited and looking forward
Yeah.
to seeing Shadow in the Cloud.
The trailer,
and fucking hell.
The trailer for
Holy
Shadow in the
crap.
Cloud got us more excited than the trailer for Wonder Woman 84.
It did.
Let's put it that way. And so we had higher expectations for Shadow than we did for Wonder Woman 84. And so we went in more excited for that than Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were more disappointed by that than Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, we were just like, meh, that happened. And Shadow, we were just like, fuck this movie. So that's why we feel the way we do about those films. But yeah, Wonder Woman was just stupid. Where Shadow was just like, fuck you.
Yes.
So
like you're wasting our time.
But most people hate Wonder Woman. So it's kind of like, what do you want out of
Louis R. Son, Ninja Scroll, best animated movie of all time. Period. Yeah. Love that movie. I'll never forget when I first watched Ninja Scroll. When I got done watching it, I was like, so fuck Disney?
Nah. Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I don't know how this is gonna sound, but the only Disney movies I ever really watched, because I didn't really go to the theater a lot. My grandfather was a projectionist for a veterans hospital. And so my mom didn't really take me to the theater because we could technically go see movies for free.
Yeah.
And so we only really went to go see movies that she wanted to watch. And that's why when Full Metal Jacket came out,
she saw that very young.
One of my earliest memories is seeing Vincent D'Onofrio blow his head off in the bathroom stall. And then promptly burying my face in my mom's chest for the rest of the movie. But so I didn't really see a lot of kids movies growing up. And so the only Disney movies I ever really remember were The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. And I did see The Lion King in the theater, but I didn't really watch a whole lot of Disney movies growing up. And so by the time I got older, that's why I don't really have a lot of attachment to Disney. Like, I'm not one of those kids that grew up with Disney. Like, I didn't have the Disney Channel growing up. You know,
you weren't a member of the Mickey Mouse Club?
Yeah. So I just didn't really have it. Like, I didn't, you know, that's why I had Batman, the animated series growing up and stuff
X-Men.
like that. And well, I didn't see X-Men until later.
Oh, okay. But
I grew up with Batman. And
it seems like for you like some of the off kilter, maybe not as popular Disney flicks, like movies that don't get a lot of love. Sometimes you like those more than the mainstream stuff. Like, she's a big fan of Ratatouille. Like, she loves Ratatouille.
I think a lot of people like Ratatouille. No?
Not as much as the other Pixar movies.
Yeah, you know. But you know, Pixar's a little bit different than Disney movies.
Kevin's
anyway.
got a question. Thanks for the dono, Kevin. Lady Fat Blood rules.
Oh.
Question: if you were in charge, where would you take the franchise next? Love, and peace. Which franchise? Which franchise are you talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking? Are we going back to Alien, or what are we talking about?
Yeah, let us know again, Kevin.
Yeah.
Which franchise? Because there's so many comments right now.
So back to anime or animation in general. So yeah, that's why I never really, you know, I
thanks, Bat fan.
I have an appreciation for Disney and their legacy and all that, but that's why it was so easy for me to transition into anime, and why I just have such an appreciation for it now. You know, it's like I still love some of the Disney animated films. Like, you know, I have Beauty and the Beast on Blu-ray, and I have Lion King, and I have Mulan. I think those are the only Disney animated films we have on Blu-ray, right? I think that's it. Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, and Mulan. Disney animated films, not Pixar. Not Pixar.
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Those are really the only movies that we ever bought on Blu-ray. I don't really watch them a lot, but we own them. But yeah, like, it was so easy to just ease into anime, because it's like, oh my god, it almost felt like this is what I've been looking for my whole life. Like watching Ninja Scroll and Akira for the first time, it was like, wow, this has been out there my whole life. Watching that, like, because like I said, Akira and Ninja Scroll were the first two Japanese animated films I ever saw.
Was it District 9?
It could have been District 9 and Halloween too. District
9 may have been the last movie we saw at the drive-in. Maybe. I know it's been a while.
It could have been.
Sexy Sumo says, what deserved the harsher rant? Peninsula or Shadow in the Clouds? Peninsula. Peninsula. Because Peninsula, Shadow in the Clouds looked like fun. Peninsula, I was looking forward to that movie all year. And Peninsula almost ruined my Halloween.
What was your least favorite?
Which one? Where are we at here?
What was your least favorite? Oh, where'd it go?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'll get back. I'll go back down. Oh, so it was the Alien franchise. So where would you take it if you? Where do you think they should go?
I don't know. It depends on. Oh, I have seen Perfect Blue. That was actually the third or fourth animated film I ever purchased, and it is good. It is very good.
Favorite Dragon Ball Z villain for me is Cell. I just love how he speaks. Let's see.
I don't really know at this point.
Where to take the franchise?
Yeah, I don't know because obviously Sigourney Weaver's getting up there.
Yeah.
I don't really know if you want to beat that dead horse. As it stands now, the franchise is officially dead.
Well, we got that TV series coming out,
and I don't know where they're. If who the hell knows anymore?
Yeah.
It's hard to say. I don't know. I don't know where you could take it anymore.
The Boys, The Mandalorian, Warrior, or Cobra Kai. You can only choose one to recommend. Which should we binge? Oh God. Damn. I don't know. Do the Mandalorian. Mandalorian. Star Wars needs a win. Let's see here. Thoughts, who would win, Jaren or the new Brawly? Ooh, that's tough. I think Jaren might pull it out. Let's see.
Did I buy Dumbo? Do I have Dumbo on Blu-ray?
I think you do have Dumbo because I remember you watched it.
Oh,
you may have watched it.
So I actually own an old one.
There you go, Dumbo.
I forgot about Dumbo. That's one from my childhood for sure. That was an old one from my childhood.
There's an Alien versus Predator anime coming to Netflix. Did you know that?
No.
Interesting. Greg Garlou says he bought the anniversary Blu-ray of Perfect Blue at Anime Expo. Oh man.
I have watched Magical Shopping Cade Abanabashi. That is a really cute anime. I liked it a lot. Oh, Phantasm.
Phantasm is fun. Boy. It's fun. I enjoy it. Definitely has some visuals in there that you won't forget. Has its own style and vibe. I agree. Alien 3 is better than Maniac Cop 3, yes.
Oh my God.
Nude. Nude.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Damn it.
I'm so sorry, Nude.
Oh.
The way they chopped you up in that autopsy scene, sweetie.
Damn it.
I know they done did you wrong.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Hey, Newton Hicks stopped by tonight, guys.
Oh my God.
I feel sorry for him.
Oh.
Poor guys.
Oh my God.
I have not seen Ultraman anime. Hannibal Rising, is it really that bad? Have you seen Hannibal Rising?
No.
Okay.
I've only seen Silence of the Lambs.
I'm waiting for Antlers too, Sean. I'm waiting for Antlers. So we have not watched the Dexter show. We always were excited to get into it, but then once we heard everybody hated the ending, we kind of were like, well, we're not going to waste our time watching it. But now that they're bringing the show back, and I told her today, Clancy Brown is supposed to be the main villain. Damn. Damn. So we're big Clancy Brown fans. She loves him. So it's like, I guess we're gonna have to come. I guess we're gonna have to start watching the show now. How you doing? You sure? Okay. Alien 3 or RoboCop 3? Come on.
Not even a con.
Come on. Alien 3. Kiru 427 is he's back. Oh God, we saw the riff tracks version of The Visitor, and it was fucking hilarious because it's riff tracks, but it's such a fucking weird, bonkers, bizarre movie that you actually have to kind of respect it a little bit. But it's so fucking weird, man. It's so like, what the hell is happening? You remember The Visitor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see the full-size nude body I've seen pictures of it online, and yeah, it's creepy looking. And they had that autopsy scene that they had like this full version of it that they were gonna use, and people were getting grossed out by it, and they were like, "Nah, you can't use this, fam. You can't use this scene." So they had to like severely truncate it for the film because it was making people sick. But yeah, I've seen photos of the doll that they had, or not the doll, but the mannequin that they used, and it looks creepy. It looks really gross or creepy, like just how it looks. But yeah,
that blew my mind, Scar Predator, when I found out Mr. Krabs was Clancy Brown. I was like, what? Oh my God. Is it really that bad, Superman 3?
yeah.
I don't know if I could salvage that one.
It's pretty.
Yeah. I felt sorry for Richard Pryor in that movie. Richard Pryor, one of the funniest comedians of all time. I don't think I laughed once while watching Superman 3.
No, that was not.
That's not good.
Richard Lester, his comedy.
Yeah, Dark Gable. That's right.
I've seen 4 Richard Lester films of his that I can recall, which was The Beatles' Help, The Beatles' A Hard Day's Night, and then The Three and the Four Musketeers. Those films worked with his comedy.
Yeah.
But damn.
Not for a Superman flick.
No.
I did love the Superman versus Superman fight in the junkyard. That was fun. And kind of playing around with the fact, the idea of an evil Superman for that time was fun. But yeah, it was pretty cringeworthy. Best movie of 2020. Did you like the long pause there? We have rented Tenet. We have not watched it yet, but we did rent it. It's finally available to fucking rent now. So we did rent it, so we're going to check it out. Might talk about it with you guys. Greg Garlou just found out. Mr. Krabs. Yeah, Clancy Brown, man. That was my exact same reaction. Master Chaos, Cup and Malik recommended Gantz to us. He said he highly recommended that when we streamed a while back.
Oh, there's always a Highlander remake coming. That I've been hearing.
Stop already.
I've been hearing about that for at least 15 years.
I remember when the Highlander remake rumor was going around, and they were so positive Ryan Reynolds was going to be the guy, the lead.
Yeah,
I remember that.
They can't. They just can't seem to get their shit straight. So good luck with that.
Eric says Time to Hunt is a good flick from last year. All right.
We have seen Color Out of Space.
Yes, we did a little kind of bootleg vlog discussion on Color of Outer Space. That was good. We were entertained. It was nice seeing. It was nice having Richard Stanley back.
Patty, don't worry about it, sweetie. Don't worry about it, hon.
Patty,
don't worry about it. Don't get it.
Have you not seen any of my Game of Thrones rants? Maybe she hasn't.
It's okay. It's all
right. Yeah.
Don't despise yourself. You probably saved yourself.
You saved yourself
a lot of heartache.
You saved yourself, yeah, because that last season destroyed all of the love I ever had for that show. So don't waste your time. Howard the Duck, is it really that bad? Might be a possibility. Jamie Powell from the UK, we were talking, and that might be a possibility. Maybe we'll see. Oh yeah, that's right. Desert Thrike.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh God.
I want to. I haven't seen it for rent though. I've been looking on the streaming sites. I haven't seen it yet, so it's not available yet. My top 3 of 2020, Nathan says: Velocipaster, Birds of Prey, and Extraction. No jokes, no exaggeration. Extraction was good. Velocipaster was so fucking hilarious.
No comment.
And Birds of Prey.
We still love you, Finkster.
Birds of Prey had its entertaining moments.
We still love you, Finkster.
Oh.
Well, Glowing Turtle, then they couldn't make money off of people.
Yeah, it's all about money, man.
If they didn't remake good movies, how would they make money?
Patty says Tenet, like Inception, just didn't grab me.
Do
you guys remember? I remember in what?
No.
I remember we only seen Inception once, and I remember finding it just fascinating, like the effects, and it was very interesting. I'd like to rewatch it though. But do you guys remember the South Park show making fun of Inception? Do you remember that? I don't remember the exact context of it, but I think they had like a Leonardo DiCaprio and some other characters show up or something like that, and they kept making fun of people. Well, you just didn't get it. You're just not smart enough. Like that was the and then the blah score. They just kept doing that over and over. Then they end up in another room. But you just don't understand. You're just not smart enough. Blah. And then they go somewhere else. So it's the same thing over and over again.
Corporal Dwayne Hicks. They'll probably recast me with Jai Courtney.
Hicks is back.
Hi, Chai City.
It could be worse. They could recast you as Sam Unworthington. Screamers is fun. Dog Soldier loves Inception. Is that happening, chat? Do you guys know about that? Xavier says Phantasm remake with Clancy Brown as the tall man.
Or is that a man?
I can actually kind of see that, actually.
Well, didn't we just see a movie where he played an Undertaker? What was that movie called? He played it was like an anthology horror movie where he played an Undertaker.
Oh yeah, it was on Shudder.
Yeah.
It was like a horror anthology flick, and he kind of played an Oh yeah, that's true. He kind of played a similar character already. Was there a Screamers too?
Was there?
I don't know. All right, guys, we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer, and we're probably gonna wrap it up for tonight. So keep the questions coming. You guys rock. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Pretty much had 100 people with us the whole night. So you guys fucking rock, man. Thank you.
Nice to know there are some Alien 3 supporters out there.
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Sorry, Newt. Sorry, Corporal. We still love you, but sorry.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. Brad, I did see the trailer for the new horror flick from Neil Marshall. I'm curious. I might review that. We'll see, because he's he's a very talented director, but he's kind of off and on. But I mean, I love Dog Soldiers and I love Descent, but that's kind of where it ends, really. Everything else is kind of either fun or just kind of like meh. Hopefully it's good though. Ghost in the Shell is an awesome animated movie.
I agree. Which I own 3 times on Blu-ray. 4? 3? Oh God. I own a lot on Blu-ray. 2 steelbooks. I'm really, really pathetic.
The way things are going right now, man, I'm not excited for the Candyman remake, reboot, sequel, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever. If it's, I hope it's good, right? We always want movies to be good, right? So I hope it's entertaining, it's kick-ass, and I'll be there, paying my ticket. Or actually, let me rephrase that. I'll be there paying it to watch it at home because I'm pretty sure our theaters will be closed still.
Yeah, we're still. There are no theaters in our area, which is like.
I have seen Runaway. It was very bizarre, but it was entertaining. Also, there it is. The Ripley fan. Screamers did have a sequel, but it was straight to video. Oh God, that sounds like a nightmare.
Wow.
Ninja Turtles 3. Oh God. Is it really that bad?
Yes.
There it is. There's the episode. It's done. Yes.
When my cousin, the cranky critic, popped in the VHS to show me Ninja Turtles 3, I thought it was a joke. Enough said. I looked at him and I said, "Is this a joke? Are you kidding me?" Yeah.
I have not seen Madman.
Oh.
Nathan has a, I hope it's good list. Venom 2, Electric Boogaloo, Dune, Fast Night, and The Batman. What? Oh, yeah, Dark. I've talked about Captain Kronos, Vampire Hunter several times on some streams in the past. And I really wish that movie had more sequels. I'm very stunned and surprised it didn't at least have like 3 or 4 more adventures. That would have been a lot of fun. I always wanted to see a remake of that, but I probably shouldn't ask for that.
Chai City, this guy does live streams quite frequently during the week.
More so now, yeah.
Yeah. I can only live stream every so often. I don't know about notifications. He announces it a lot.
Just make sure you have the notification bell selected, Chai, because if you're just subscribed, most likely you're not going to get the notifications. But thank you for hanging out and watching, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, Showgirls is really that bad in the best kind of way.
People around here getting AIDS and shit.
Everybody got AIDS and
Everybody got AIDS and shit.
Wait. Go up a little bit. Maybe. Oh God, that's right. Disney technically.
What's going on? Ripley says Disney will likely bring my character back and just make me a mopey, depressing character, aspiring a new character to a sugar-coated, perfect Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of already tried to bring your character back in Alien Covenant with your bootleg, the other girl that was in that movie. Let's make sure she has short hair and bootleg look like Ripley.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Member berries.
Yeah.
Failed.
Yeah.
Fail.
Fuck that movie.
Showgirls is a guilty pleasure. Yeah, it's a lot of fan favorite. People like that movie as a good bad movie. Newt.
Oh no. What?
Awesome stream, guys. It had a longer lifespan than I did.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Newt. I'm sorry, Newt.
This is hilarious.
Oh, I wish I could give you some hot chocolate, Newt. I'm sorry.
Mostly.
Oh no.
Mostly. Sitting in my undies, consuming some booze, watching Phat Samurai Guy. Zach's back.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, Batman and the Ninja Turtles movie was a lot of fun. Uh-oh, all you metalheads out there, Bandmate is coming out with a new album this month, just saying. I seen Session 9 once, but it's so long ago. I want to rewatch it. I don't remember what I thought about it because it was so long ago. What's up, Severio? What do you guys think is the worst Ninja Turtles movie? 3 or The Next Mutation?
Oh, was it that terrible show?
Oh, God. That live action show was terrible. So the live action show, yeah.
Yeah, at least the movie was just one short movie.
Yeah. I thought we had this set up to where you're like more comfortable last time.
Well,
So what do we need to do?
I don't know.
Have it more out like this?
Maybe I need a better pad.
Okay.
I'm in an uncomfortable chair. Folks,
we've only been doing this for almost 3 hours, so that's all right. All right, Voorhees, have a good one, brother. Hey, don't forget. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and wrap it up for tonight, guys. So don't forget, guys. Tomorrow.
Oh no, the biggest mistake of our lives.
Tomorrow.
Oh no.
At 2 p.m.
Why?
Pacific time.
Why did I agree to this?
Phat Pickups returns.
No.
We get to show you guys our most epic Blu-ray collection haul bullshit, whatever the fuck. We get to show you guys that, and you guys come hang out with us. Grab some pizza, get some booze or some drink, hang out with us. I'm gonna be drinking on some Jack and Coke. You're gonna be drinking
some spiked cider.
Some spiked cider, and we're doing this live.
Oh, mistake.
This could be a horrible disaster.
No, there is no could be. This is oh god. Just make sure you wear pants.
Just don't drink. Just don't drink as much as me, so that way you can rein me in if I get crazy. I might get crazy tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, come hang out with us at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll get the ruckus started. That's right. And join the party of us nerds. And come get more
of that tomorrow.
Yeah, slurred words, comedic moments. Yeah. So tomorrow, live. Make sure you guys join us and hang out with us tomorrow.
Severio, come join us tomorrow if you can. 2 p.m. Drunken Phat Pickups live.
Yes.
So try to join us tomorrow, man.
Yes, tomorrow.
Sorry you couldn't join us earlier, but
it's all good. And also Sunday, if you guys are curious about the film Possessor, we're going to be doing a live discussion about that as well. It's got spoilers though. Me, Eric, Asian movie enthusiast, and Sam Kench from Brickwall Pictures will all be talking about Possessor.
Bye, Dwayne.
Sunday
Hicks.
at 5 p.m. It's all right, Dwayne.
Thanks, Hicks, man.
It's all right. Newt, shout out to Newt and Hicks. You know, they did you dirty, but it's all good. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the likes and all that good stuff. You guys fucking rock. The Movie Dojo Army, growing strong. And we'll see all you guys tomorrow. All right, take care. Peace out.